Hello,
Hello.
everybody, and anyone who's going to be listening in the future. This is Sails Painted Blood, a new adventure in my custom homebrew world of Arkestone. Got a whole new crew ready to set out on a nautical adventure and hoping they won't die right away. Anyway, so we start out. I'm going to jump right into it here. You are sailing aboard the Fortune's Wake. It's a galleon. It's a good-sized ship. Fairly well armed, no cannon. It's all ballistas or catapults because they don't have cannons commonly available in this world just yet. At least not everybody has them. It's been several weeks at sea at this point. You all got onto the ship at various points, all going to some other direct destination. So you've had a little chance to talk and kind of get to know each other. But we're going to go around and do a quick intro, have everybody name your character and describe them for the audience, if you would, please. We'll start with Isaac, since he is the first on the left. Or as Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac is how you pronounce it.
Oh, Isaac.
So Isaac is a very domineering, lithe, older gentleman, braids, like kind of dreading hair, salt and pepper all over his face, some scars here, covered in tattoos on his left and right arms. He wears simple leathers, just what a bare minimum, just to get the job done. And he's got a rope that looks well oiled and and perfectly maintained, and a little marlin pike on the side as well. And he's not very talkative. He only talks when he has to, but he's got a bit of presence to him.
All right. Moving on, now we have Gideon.
Sir Gideon is just a basic person, human. He is a paladin, and I don't know how to describe him. He's just a basic ass human.
Gonna have to work on that. Otherwise, he's faceless and hairless and just a thing, a blob. If you manage.
Okay. He has black hair, a black beard, and he's buffed.
And a what now?
And he's buffed, like he has muscles.
Okay. And then we shall move on to Kyle.
Well, Kyle's an Ismar. Poorly dressed, rags. Doesn't carry a whole lot. He just travels all the damn time. Like, he's always traveling. Black hair again, blue skin, basically no pupil at all in his eye. It's just pure white.
Okay. And then we have the lovely Mariah. Mariah, however it's pronounced.
Mariah is probably the quietest on the ship. She has had many nights to contemplate her purpose in the world, but anyone who sees her simply sees her more active as a nocturnal being, and she can't help but get up to the crow's nest and stare at the moon. The most you'll see from her is the dark green skin, but the blonde hair that comes down over the shoulders glistens in the moonlight, almost twinkling. But she doesn't say much. You've heard her say simple pleasantries and her name, but in terms of anything about her, she's still a mystery to everyone here.
All righty then. Orion, you're next.
All right, kind of a different from the last few people. Ryan isn't very quiet. He's probably see him on if we're on the ship already. You're gonna see an you'll see a not massive orc, but a kind of well toned orc. He has this really thick hide as it looks like a scarf. You can't tell what the material is on it. He has long black curly hair, well kept beard. He keeps a staff on his back and has a star on the side of it. But you kind of, if you see him, he's probably trying to convince other people that the stars is the best way to navigate through the ship or through the seas.
Okay. All righty then. And then we have Calm.
Okay. I am playing a character named Colm O'Brien Flynn. He is an ex-Navy artificer of the Dawn Watch military Navy unit. Wasn't very appreciated there with his explosive tendencies, so he ditched that shit and now sails the open sea, tinkering in hand and heart in the sails. He's also Scottish and totally drunk as fuck.
Excuse me, what's in his hand?
Don't worry about it.
I wanted to hear your American accent so badly.
My American accent.
All right. So last,
Colm is Scottish, my friend.
but not least, we have Cowl.
Ooh.
So, Cowell's probably the most recent added on. He kind of probably found him on a stray log and kind of took him aboard. So he's only been about for maybe a week, maybe two.
So they. Well, no, go ahead.
He's very slender. His body almost looks like it's very malnourished, but he's still very toned. He has nice brown hair, but has kind of like whitish roots. You can't really tell if he's old or young, but you can tell that his face is very pale, almost greenish in color. You can't really tell if it's because he's a half elf and it's from his wood elven roots, or some other reason. But he looks kind of like a sickly green, and his face is very gaunt. But he has very nice clothing. He has a flute on his side, and he carries around a strange book with very ornate writings and patterns on it.
Okay.
And you've noticed that he's very personal with the crew, but been very also mysterious in his motives and stuff. Doesn't really say anything about himself or his past, but very open with the crew and a very respectable person.
Okay. And then we have our lovely Captain Chester Manley, who I believe you should be able to see. I thought. Okay. I thought I posted him. All right. Well, I will put it up here. You should all be able to just click on him and see him. But wait, why is it not showing up here? Farka didn't chest this out properly. All right. So Chester Manley is an older gentleman, probably in his late 60s. Seems to be fairly wise. Doesn't have much of an accent. He's traveled all over the world in his time at sea. He's been at sea close to 50 years. He carries a rapier at his side. His right eye is covered by a patch. His left hand is missing and has been replaced by a hook with an underhook that was made from a arcane scythe of some kind. So he's got a bit of a grip and can be pretty handy with that in a fight. And his left leg has been replaced with the ubiquitous peg leg. He is generally a pretty affable gentleman. He doesn't actually drink for reasons he does not get into. Something about bad luck is what it is. The ship itself, the galleon, As I said, it's a fairly decent sized ship. It's in fairly good shape. It's been kept up, but there are pieces where the paint has been peeling and there's like gold gilt that is like flaked off or been chipped off by people, trying to make a little bit of extra cash here and there. What luxuries there are in the captain's cabin for his guests, because you tend to dine with the captain if you're a paying guest. The luxuries are kind of worn down. And you can see he's had his run of not so hot luck lately or over time. Other than that, there is one other individual that is unique to the ship that if anybody spends time at the front of the ship, you will notice this individual. Let me see if I can get him. I don't think he's going to show up either. Okay. Does it show? Oh, no, it puts him in the Syndicove thing. Okay. I don't have stats for him or anything, but his picture is there, and I've posted him before. I'll throw him in the regular.
Fergus.
Yes, Fergus Strang, as he calls himself. When he is asked, Fergus is a Canaan. He's one of the canine people, usually they tend to hail from Erengard, from the tribe lands, but they can be found all over the world. He is unusual, and he likes to spend his time out at the very front of the ship. There's actually, if I move him here, you can actually see there is a crow's nest sort of thing way out front, and he's usually sitting there, kind of wrapped himself around the little pole that's there to be wrapped himself around with his spear and kind of just watching the sights all over the place. I do have the ship posted up now. You can all see it, obviously. There are various random crewmen. You can know them by name. I'm not going to go and name them all at this point. Maybe later on we'll see if we decide to name anyone else individually. But as I said, it's been a couple of weeks you've been at sea. You're heading for somewhere. We can determine where that is later on when we have the opportunity to. Is anyone doing anything on this day? It is a bright and beautiful day. The sun is out. The water is clear. You're currently sailing through the savage seas. Anyone want to do anything today? It's just another beautiful day at sea.
Isaac is definitely just walking around the deck, just checking rigging and making sure that these young fellers have been doing their job correctly and whatnot.
I should also note, by young fellas, no one in the crew itself is under the age of 30.
Right, but everybody's young to him because he's almost 60. So,
Yeah, except the captain, who's slightly older, or maybe around the same.
right.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Forgot to mention, Fergus is a Canaan. He is wearing he's wearing like a robe type outfit, but it's made of a patchwork of different types of animal hides, all dyed a kind of a darkish color, like between a dark red and a black or dark brown. Um, he doesn't really interact with people until somebody comes up to talk to him.
Hmm.
Other than that, he pretty much keeps to himself. Anyway, so Isaac, you're walking around, just kind of, or you're moving around the ship, checking everything, making sure everything is good to go. Gideon, are you doing anything special while you're on board the ship? Or at this date?
Probably just wait. So I've known these people already for like how
Well, you've
long?
known them for a couple of weeks by now. I mean, it's not. Some of them may be longer. Some may have been in the ship longer. I don't know how long ago you got on this ship and where you're going. So that is entirely up to you guys to discuss.
Hmm. I guess I'll just start talking to random people.
Okay. I will tell you, the crewmen tend to be pretty busy, or at least they try to keep themselves busy. They will politely interact with you, but then they say, "Excuse me, sir, we have work we have to do." And even when they're lounging, they're still kind of doing something work related for the ship. They're a pretty good crew. Were you looking for anything specific information wise?
Nope, he's just a chatty person that just likes to chat with anybody.
Okay.
So he can just do his rounds.
Okay. Kyle, you doing anything in particular?
Kyle's basically sitting down at the back of the boat reading
Okay.
a book.
Okay. There's another sailor there, as you can see. He is the rearward lookout, looking for anybody coming up from the back. He is not particularly loquacious like most of the crew. They don't tend to, they're not unfriendly or anything like that. They'll answer questions, but they don't tend to volunteer any information. So you've pretty much effectively got the place to yourself. He's sitting down as well, just looking back through that guilt, whatever the hell it is, that work that's there. Anything else? Just going to sit and read for a while?
Yep. Just read.
Okay, Mariah.
Mariah is sleeping. It is the daylight. She does not like the daylight. Not like physically, but it just annoys her. She waits for the moon and only the moon.
Okay, so she is sleeping at this point. Orion, what are you doing?
Ryan will walk up to before he actually says anything to this canine guy at the top of the ship. I know you said the sun is out, but Orion follows the stars. Is there any way I can make like a survival check to see if through the sunlight and if any possible clouds I see Kanan, K9, whatever dude.
I mean, technically, the sun
I am
is a
very
star,
particular.
so
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just let you know.
This Kanan. Can I look for like stars? You know, maybe because he's at the tip of the ship. Maybe he's looking. Maybe he's doing the same thing.
Go ahead and you can do perception or you can do survival. Either one will do.
I will do survival. Or 24.
Yeah, you can get a sense of where they are at least. I mean, it is bright sunlight out, so it's kind of difficult to see, but you're able to shade your eyes and look around and say, okay, well, that's that star, that's that star. Okay, we're good. So you've got a pretty good idea that you're on course.
Nice. And I'll talk to this Kanan. What was his name again?
Fergus.
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 And has he actually introduced himself? Do I know his name?
Well, if through interaction with the other crew or anyone else who's talked to him, you've heard his name. Whether you've spoken to him before now or not is entirely up to you.
Okay, well, I think this is probably the first time I've spoken to him. Mr. Fergus, is it? Yes.
You can just call me Fergus if you like. There is no need for Mister. I am not one for formalities.
Okay, Mr. Fergus. Are you also looking at the stars? Or are you just looking forward?
I am looking forward. I am seeking for possible dangers, threats, and I am contemplating life.
Aren't we all? The life parts, the other things, maybe. Not me, not so much. I don't contemplate life. I contemplate the stars in the cosmos.
Are they not part of life?
Well, I guess. Are they life is the question.
Well, is it? Do they need to be life itself, or do they just be part of the cycle of the world, the universe, the
Okay.
dance?
The question isn't us.
That's a good way to look at it. I've never concerned myself with that particular question type. I have other matters of concern to deal with, but you are, of course, free to do so. If you wish to take my place here, I can step down. I am not married to this position, as it were.
Are you? I mean, if you are tired, I will gladly step in for now.
I do not know tired. I have not slept in a very long time.
Is that by choice?
Yes and no.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Note
like
that
I
he has
said,
not turned to look at you. He is just talking, and you can hear his words being blown back to you on the wind from the ship's passage.
it's fine. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I think it's a little weird, but I respect it. Basically, after you said he's just looking for danger, I understand why he's not turning around. Well, as I said, if you wish to take a break, do something else for a minute, I'll gladly take your spot.
Very well. One second, I gotta save and change here. I gotta put a nameplate on this. Somehow this guy does not have a nameplate. Okay. He will turn and lightly move down the bowsprit and jump over and past you to land here. It says, "Enjoy the view."
Oh
Go ahead.
no, that's literally I was just said. Oh, expect him to just
Okay.
be so fancy about it. But yeah, I mean,
Well, I mean, there's really no other way to do it unless you want to back off and let him step down.
Yeah, I would have done that too.
Okay,
You know, he didn't
then
have to
he'll
be.
do that. He'll just step past you. Then he won't do backflips or anything crazy like that. Go ahead and make me a perception check as he passes.
I can do that. Perception. 21.
You've seen his features kind of before, like at a bit of a distance. He is basically German Shepherd colored. So he's, kind of a golden face with black ears and under chin and things like that. But you also see as he passes, he kind of glances at you. You can see that his eye, the one that turns towards you, is normally a golden color in the iris, but the iris, it's not the iris, the pupil itself though has a red light at the back of it. You could just barely make out, and then he continues on past you.
Okay.
You're pretty sure it's not a trick of like the sunlight reflecting off it either, because the sun's in the opposite direction from where he was headed.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he seems like an odd fellow with an odd speech pattern. So it's, I think for Orion, it's like, well, he's an odd fellow and he has an odd facial feature. It's,
Okay. All right.
But I will take my position.
Colum, what are you doing at this time of day?
I think I'm just tinkering, fixing up my cannons and all that. Making some magic items, perchance.
Well, you're doing your artificer's items. You only got like 2 you can have active at a time. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. So you're tinkering with stuff. Cal, what are you doing?
It's been even though it's been a few days on the ship, or I guess a few weeks. He's still a little hazy. He's just trying to. Sometimes he's sitting down a lot, kind of like rubbing his head, trying to come to terms of things. But he's also willing to like help out with things. Maybe he'll help with the cook, with the making meals. Maybe help. Maybe some clothing got some ruined. He would help do with that. He's willing for help, but he's kind of slow. He's still a little sluggish.
So they
figuring
found
out
you
things.
drifting at sea, hanging onto a log or something like that?
Yes. So he's kind of a stowaway, but...
Well, you're a castaway is more appropriate. You were found at sea.
Yeah, castaway. Yeah.
And you don't have...
That's the word.
When you are asked... Because when you're first brought aboard, the captain would ask you, who are you and why were you floating at sea on a log?
They would have said that something unfortunate happened to him and got lost at sea, and he just wants to make back to any land, really. And where they're going is preferably a good place where he can start. So he offered his services. He would offer help. He knows how to cook, like he said, and repair of clothing. So hopefully that would be enough to keep his stay for the ride journey. Even paying, doesn't have a lot of money, if any, but he would
Well, as
offer
long as
services.
you're willing to work, the captain doesn't mind. He is much more lenient about strange visitors and whatnot aboard his ship. So he will definitely put you to work, doing various odd chores that no one else is going to be doing. Oh, why is there? Oh no, he's there. Okay. So that's pretty much what you're doing right now. You're probably working on patching some netting or something like that, because they do fishing on a regular basis on this ship.
Mm-hmm.
So that day continues on, passes pretty much uneventfully. At some point, Cal, you will feel the presence of this Canaan walk up to you and kind of stop and look down at you and says, "Are you all right? You look like you have been out of sorts since you arrived here."
It's hard to remember these things, It's not hard, but it's just
Do you remember what happened to you? You said there was an accident of some kind?
yeah, just a minor mishap that kind of went awry, and then
Did your
it
ship
didn't
sink
end
or
up.
did you fall overboard?
I do not remember. I just know that I had this piece here, and then I was adrift.
Memory is a tricky thing.
Indeed,
Very
it
well.
is. What about you? What do you do around here?
I watch. I look for dangers. And I contemplate life.
Isn't that what we all do?
Well, maybe without the looking for dangerous part. Some people have safer lives. I am not that fortunate of one.
No, we do not. That's how life has been.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and make me a perception check while he's talking to you.
Okay.
Nah, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Well,
Okay.
if you'll excuse me, I must go downstairs. I think I'm in need of some food. So he will start. Well, he will stop briefly at Gideon and nod to Gideon, kind of look at you. Which deity are you a paladin of, Gideon?
We'll go back to that. I
Yeah,
completely
there's a whole
forgot.
lore chart with deities and things like that. So you probably want to take a look at that in the lore section.
I
We
had it.
did.
I
He just doesn't know the name.
Oh,
yeah.
description? I can tell you the name.
Where did you post it
It
so
was
I
in
can
lore,
click back
Arkestone
on
lore.
it?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Deities
Deities
and
and
luminaries, I
okay.
believe, is what I called it.
Open file. It was. Which one was it? I know it has something to do with. Is it Orleans? Was
Orlane,
it that one? I think so.
the white god, the god of Avaria.
I think so. I think that's the one.
Orlane, yeah. Okay. Well, this Canaan stops and kind of looks at you and looks at your holy symbol a minute and kind of cocks his head. Interesting. I do not may see any followers of the white god out and about. What brings you to this fine vessel?
1 second. I come to this vessel just to venture and no, meet people.
Are you from Avaria?
No.
You must be from one of the other cathedrals then. Very well, I apologize if my questions make you uncomfortable. It's just rare to see you, one of your faith, alone at sea and away from the shelter of the church. But it is good to meet you.
Good to meet
He
you.
starts to walk away. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oh God. Uh, did it go through?
Did not.
I don't know why it's not working.
Click the number next to what you're trying to
There you
roll.
go.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, you don't notice anything different on him. Okay. He continues on below decks at that point. Is anybody going to do anything for the rest of the day or the afternoon?
Could I maybe give people magic items, if that's alright?
Well, it's up to you, but you've only got 2, and if you give them to others, you won't have them. They're not permanent.
Yes.
Okay. Well, go ahead and talk to somebody, and I'll be right back.
I'm gonna talk to the guy with no weapon. Mr. Fighter Man. Where is he?
Yeah.
Walk
Right
over
above
to
you.
him. Hey, I noticed you
Alright.
you don't have a weapon, or what's that about?
Don't need it.
Okay. Okay. Um so you fight with your fists?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, and he kind of pulls out these bandage wraps, but they're inlaid with what looks to be wee rings of metal.
Oh,
These these should help you punch better.
I'll give them a try.
Okay, cool. I'm going to move that item to party equipment in the D&D Beyond. If you just want to grab it.
Okay.
They are magical, so you may have to focus for a bit to
Yep.
connect with them. But
All right.
they should help you. Yeah, they should help you if a fight is to come.
Okay. I don't quite see it in the party equipment yet, but yeah.
It's a wraps of unarmed power +1.
Okay. Well, once I get there, I'll play with them. Thanks, boy. I appreciate it.
And then I'm gonna go over to the sneaky looking guy, which is over here. Are you the rogue? Are you the one that used daggers?
He does have a dagger on his side, but he kind of looks at you and like, "What do you think? I am a sneaky one? I'd be pretty prominent about my appearance."
Well, sneaky or not, do you use a dagger?
Only when absolutely needed to, but it's not my focus.
Kind of thinks about what you says and kind of shrugs and kind of twirls a dagger in his fingers and twirls it to the way he's holding the blade and holding the handle to you, but carefully holding it so he doesn't slice his fingers when you take it. This dagger should strike truer. If you want it, that is.
Kind of looks at it and kind of looks at you. He's gonna insight you, I guess. You're giving him a random object that says inlaid with magic, but it's kind of strange.
Cool.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it's not like I'm lying or anything.
And it doesn't seem like you're being malicious. Well, at least I'll put it to good use if I can.
Cool.
And
gives you
if
a
I find
dagger.
someone who needs it more, I'll give it to them instead.
I'm alright with that. It's a dagger +1.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else doing anything that afternoon into evening?
Nope. I'm
going
good.
when I'm supposed to.
All right. So the rest of that day passes kind of uneventfully. Orion, since you're still up for, are you going to stay up front the whole time, or?
I'll probably stay up there until like either if the Canaan person comes back or if somebody just comes back. He's now perceiving for danger.
Go ahead and make me a perception or a nature check.
Perception.
Also observing the stars that you can observe.
I got you. Better at perception. That's a natural one.
Yeah, apparently a flying fish jumped up and smacked you in the face, and you were so startled by it you almost lost your balance and didn't notice anything. All right. Evening comes around. Most of you will join the captain for dinner. As usual, he'll regale you with some body stories of his past. And then this one time and then he hears a noise, and he kind of looks up and says, "What the hell is that?" At this point, Orion, you are going to be not at the front anymore. So if you would.
I got you.
I moved that dagger to the what's the word? Party inventory. There we go. Party equipment.
And
So stay close by.
well, you were all invited to the captain's cabin at this
Oh,
point.
to the dinner. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
So you don't really need to necessarily move yourself just yet, or right now. It's going to be relevant in a bit. But as he says that, he hears this noise. You all suddenly feel a ship shift. Ship shifts and rises up and then drops back down again. And then about that time, you hear a crack a boom from outside, and then the sound of rain beginning to pour down on the ship.
Do I have time to make a quick perception or survival to kind of gauge if this is something I'm familiar with?
Sure. Anyone who has training in survival or nature can make a check.
Yep.
Nice.
What about half proficiency?
Sure. Go
Oh,
for it. Ooh.
Let's see if I get that. Nice.
I know nothing, John.
You said survival, right? I can do survival.
Yep. Nature or survival.
Time.
All right. Well, Gideon got a natural 20. Gideon, you immediately suddenly just straighten up as you feel something, a presence approaching that you know is not friendly. It's this whatever just happened, something is going on that is unnatural, and your supernatural paladin senses are just whoop, 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 going off. On a 26, Mariah, you wake up as you are nearly bounced out of your hammock because the ship is just decently big, but hammocks are really the best thing to sleep in on a ship. You are bounced out of your hammock, but you manage to land on your feet, and you look out a nearby porthole. You can see that you are heading straight into a storm. Uh, who's Minho again? Is that Kyle? No, it's Orion.
Oh,
Never
sorry.
mind.
That's me.
He's down at the
That's
bottom.
yeah. My
Okay.
yeah. That's me.
Orion, you can sense a shift as well. That there's definitely something going on outside. You hear the rain and the thunder. It's very sudden. Cam's like, well, that's something I should probably go and check on. Excuse me, and he will head outside and then head up to the deck. What is everyone else doing at this point?
Zach follows.
Yeah, I'd probably follow too.
Okay. Anyone who goes out on deck will immediately see this up ahead of the ship. Well, there's clouds overhead, dark clouds overhead, and rain is pouring down. There's thunder. You can see the waves are starting to chop up. But in the distance, the clouds just get darker and darker and darker. And far enough out, you can see that the far edge of the clouds you can see are red, like a deep, deep crimson red. And it's kind of starting to spread throughout the clouds as you get there. And you can see kind of the pattern of the clouds overhead. It's hard to see, though you're at sea, so there's plenty of line of sight. You can see this is a hurricane you're heading into, and it seems to have come out of pretty much nowhere.
Well then.
Captain immediately runs for the wheel and grabs a hold of it. Calls one of his crew over to help him out because he may need this. He's kind of looking both ways to both edges of the storm and realizing there's no way to get around this thing.
Oh fuck.
Could I know if any kind of magic or creature that would cause a abrupt storm like this?
Make me a lore check or a history check.
I don't think there's a lore. It's only history.
Of history, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm confusing game systems here. It happens.
That's all right.
Nice.
You're decent.
Okay, 18. There's any number of magical effects that could call up a storm. Creatures that can naturally do it. Not a lot that can just do it inherently unless they are gods or demigods or something related to a deific origin, or a dragon could do it if they were sufficiently old and powerful.
Hmm.
But with an
Yeah, he's being
18,
very
you
cautious.
this doesn't feel like dragon magic to you.
Okay. Yeah, he's just being very cautious about it, and seems to be just keeping an eye on things.
The captain yells out, "Everybody, if you're gonna stay on deck, grab a line and tie yourself off. I don't want to lose anybody."
And magically create a grappling hook. Just wrap it around one of the just anything. Just
There are
legit
plenty of stanchions
anything.
and other
That's
things you can hook on
yeah.
to. Railing.
Before
Go ahead.
tying himself down, Isaac is definitely going to go around and help get the rigging under control before,
Okay.
just to speed up the process, tie down sails and whatnot. And
As you move around the ship, Isaac, go ahead and make a check for me when you get towards the front.
what kind of check?
Perception, I'm sorry.
Okay.
17. It's not terribly. You don't get the details on it, but you do notice that Fergus is back out at the tip of the bowsprit, but he is standing now and he's holding on to the pole that's there, and he is like he's leaning forward. The wind is starting to push his cowl, flap his cowl back. He's got his spear in his other hand, and he's looking forward. You can't hear him, but you can see his nostrils moving, like he's scenting something.
Yeah. So, and if I can't hear him, he can't hear me. So, Isaac
Well,
would
you
know
can't
that.
hear him sniffing, but if you yell
Ah,
loud enough, he is a Canaan.
it's like so. Isaac yells out, "Tie yourself down," and then moves on.
You see him turn back to look at you. Make another perception check for me before you move
Yeah.
back.
Oh,
11. Okay. You see a brief flash of red from his eyes, but he doesn't seem to respond right away, and then he starts heading down the bowsprit towards the front of the ship. Who else are we looking for here? Kyle, what are you doing in the meantime?
Kyle, he's sitting below decks.
Okay. I'm sorry, I skipped over. Gideon, what are you doing? Did you go up on deck, or are you staying below decks?
Oh, sorry, I just muted myself. So he's gonna get up. Well, I'm assuming he was sitting down at a table, right?
Yeah.
Well, eating. Okay, yeah. So he's gonna get up and warn people to prepare for battle, in a sense, because he feels like
Yeah, you're definitely
something
feeling
is gonna
something
happen.
with your natural 20.
Yeah.
It's still going, and
So
it's
he's
getting
just going
closer.
around preparing everyone, like get your weapons ready and
The
everything,
captain will
and
ask
he's
you, "What
gonna
do you
go.
mean battle? This is just a storm."
It is not a storm. I feel it is more. I know it is more.
Let me just make it quick.
No, it ain't. It ain't no storm. We're all gonna die.
Captain doesn't seem to notice anything. If you say so, but we'll just keep an eye out. It should just be a storm, and hopefully we'll get through it. But at least we can get to the eye and make safe haven for a little bit and assess our damage. Mariah, at this point you are up. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go up to the deck.
Okay. You see what everyone else sees: rain-lashed decks, thunder and lightning going off, sailors tying themselves off to railings or stanchions or whatever else they can find. Everyone is bracing for this storm, and I'm not gonna make you roll nature for this because you're a druid and you've been studying nature for all of your life, pretty much. This storm ain't natural, and you can tell that by the red that is spreading through the clouds ahead and above you at this point.
In response to that kind of sentiment, I'm going to touch my large bosom and
Gross.
cast protection from evil and good on myself.
Okay. That is concentration up to 10 minutes, though. Okay. All right. So you've done that. Orion, what are you doing? You see your, are you guys actually brother and sister, or?
We just have to. What do you want to do, Carlos? I know I shot some stuff at you the other day. Pause.
What do you mean? What do I want to do?
With the stuff that I sent you, without really revealing too much, you want to stay siblings? You want to go into the cousin route?
Let's go cousin. Cousin relationships always get estranged.
I don't like.
Oh no.
Boom, we're cousins.
Okay. So you see your cousin come up on deck and look around and immediately cast some kind of spell on herself.
I'm not gonna question it. Cousin relationships are estranged. I guess I would just kind of hit a corner somewhere and tie myself down. I'd if anything, I'd cast a message at I want to let me display in BTT. At Fergus and ask him if he saw anything before this happened.
I need you to roll me a d20 for me real quick.
So it's straight
It's
up
not a check of
D20.
any kind, just a straight d20 roll.
7.
Okay.
It was almost a 50.
What did you ask him now?
I just asked if, because since he was there, I was asking if he saw anything before the storm happened.
No, I smelled it coming, though. Death is in the wind. Prepare yourselves. And he basically passes by the other crew and makes sure everybody is, again, he double checks Isaac's work and everything like that. Then he goes up to talk to the captain, and they have a whispered conversation. The captain frowns and nods, and Fergus will go on the back deck to talk to the sailors back there, and you, Kyle. This is, I don't know if this is your first time meeting him or talking to him. Do you want to say anything? Because he just looks at you, and he looks at you as he comes up the deck as this Kanan who is kind of wild-eyed at this point and a little bit snarling, and just prepare for battle. Something terrible is coming. Who are you anyway?
Just a passenger.
Very well. Just brace yourself. And then he will start heading back down. Mariah, you see this guy coming towards you. Have you talked to him previous to today?
I've hardly spoken to anybody. Who are we asking if I've spoken to? This guy
Fergus. Here? Yes, the guy that's next to you.
No, he's creepy.
He stops and kind of looks at you a minute and goes, "You have very magnificent breasts. You should protect them." And he continues on back towards the front of the ship.
She only says, "Only the moon can protect these breasts."
Oh my god.
I hate every character Carlos plays.
Carlos, do me a favor. Don't end up on a list.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah, no. How do we recover from that? That's a great question.
So, a little time passes. Unfortunately, it will be more than 10 minutes, Carlos. But for the situation, I will say that your protection still continues regardless. Actually, no, it will continue regardless. You're not quite sure why. But you have gotten into the hardest part of the storm right now, the worst of the storm. They're deep under this hurricane. The ship is rocking in all kinds of directions, going up waves and down waves. The captain has, well, he's basically tied himself to the wheel and is doing a great job of keeping things as level as he can, given the current conditions. Several more hours pass as you continue through this hurricane, because hurricanes are not fast, and these are sailing ships, and he's trying to tack and not lose wind, so lose control. Is anybody going to do anything else during this time other than bounce around the ship and try to not get swept overboard?
I thought we were preparing for battle. Who said something like that?
Well, you've probably heard Gideon saying something about it, and Firger said something about it in passing. Gideon,
my
your
dagger was out.
sensation
I'm
of
just saying.
whatever it is not getting any weaker. It is definitely getting stronger.
It was I. Prepare for battle.
Oh, you're the worst.
I know.
I don't
I know.
understand. I
I
see
just
the storm. I don't see the moon.
Say one
So
more
those
time.
are two things that are not good. But for battle, what are we gonna do? Punch the clouds?
something is coming. I can feel it. I
Prepare.
know.
Say it again. Say it again. Prepare for battle.
Prepare for battle.
How do you know?
My God speaks to me. Just prepare for battle.
Oh, load of shite.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I know
Another
what I'm
hour or
talking
so
about.
passes.
Can I look instead of like trying to look in horizon? Can I see how the water is faring? If I can see anywhere past it,
What do you mean, the water?
like he said something. He sensed something like it is going wrong, and everyone's looking at the storm. I just want to make sure like nothing below us is becoming a problem.
Go ahead and make a
So he kind of
perception
like he
or
still has
nature check.
he does have the line. He's just gonna like kind of pull it a little taut and try to look over the ship.
Okay.
I can help you with a nature check.
That's honestly better than my perception, even though I'm proficient in perception, which is kind of funny. I'll take the advantage. So first roll, and then second roll. That's a lot better.
Okay. You take a look over the edge with Mariah's help, and it's hard to see because the sea is so black at this point with the reflected clouds and some crimson streaks, but you don't see any signs of sea life in the waters that you are passing through. Like, you should expect to see fish at the very minimum, like swimming, probably, going deeper, but you see nothing down there. It is just black with red tinged. You can't see very deep, mind you, so they may be further down than you can see, but you're not seeing anything moving, swimming down in that water.
Okay. He's gonna make sure he stays away from the edge and just kind of still keeping an eye out. He's still very kind of he's a little intrigued what's going on.
Okay. About an hour after that, the ship suddenly plunges out of the hurricane and into the eye. Everyone breathes a deep sigh of relief. You can see that the eye of the hurricane, all of the clouds around the edge of the eye are this deep blood red crimson. At the point you start to pass through, you suddenly realize that the rain that's hitting the deck is red. And then you pass
Is it
through
blood?
into the eye of the hurricane. You can see your ship's sails are stained red now, with streaks of water running down them that are just dripping off red all over the deck. The decks are all stained. Everyone's clothing is covered in this red. But the ship
Is it
seemed to.
blood?
Go ahead and make me a medicine or nature check.
13.
Kind of like sniff it a little bit and look at it and run it in your fingers. It has that viscosity almost of blood, but it's like been watered down. You think it might have been blood at some point, but it's just super watered down, so you can't tell what kind of blood it is. It's just definitely there. It's not solid blood, it's just heavily diluted blood.
Yeah, he's very concerned. He kind of like just without like batting an eye, like looking around, he gets rid of the blood with prestidigitation and is keeping a closer eye than before. Kind of like keeping an eye on people now because something is happening.
Okay.
How to
You
post
see
that
the
on.
crew is definitely looking nervous on that. So you're just cleaning yourself off?
Yeah.
Okay. Shortly after that, I need everybody to make a perception check for me.
At this point, since we need more eyes, I'm going to use an action to summon my familiar.
Okay.
It is a what kind of owl was it? It was like it's not a great horned owl. It's
Who?
it's an eagle owl, but it's a little bit bigger and it has really long eyebrows. It seems to be pretty old.
Okay. Your
Now
familiar
he'll
pops
give
out.
me.
Uh-oh.
He will give me the help action as he's proficient with
Okay.
perception.
Go ahead and make a check with advantage then.
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. That was one roll. Okay. 16, not too bad.
My dice make zappy noises. This brings me great joy. That roll doesn't, though.
Okay, is that everybody? I think we're missing a couple of people on these perception checks here.
Do you see mine?
Yeah, I saw yours just fine.
Okay,
See
good.
Cal, one eye. All right. Oh, I don't see. Izak did not roll perception. Doesn't look like it anyway. Izak, would you like to perceive things or try?
Yeah, I'll try.
Wait, is it Isaac or Isaac?
Isaac.
Isaac.
19. Okay. Dizzy, your senses hone you in on this almost immediately. As soon as you get clear of the main body of the hurricane, you look straight ahead and off to your right a bit, and you see there's another ship also coming out of the eye of the hurricane, but towards your immediate direction. Isaac, you also notice this. Just a hair second longer, and eventually, Cal, you notice it. Everyone else is still kind of looking around. It's moderately far off, so you don't see it right away.
Does it plan on like impacting? Like, is it gonna crash into the other ship? Our ship?
It's a ways off, but it looks like it's heading directly in your direction. With your 21, you notice a couple of other details. Its sails are also red, but its sails are solid red. You can't really tell why, but they're starting to be glinting, reflecting off the sunlight that's coming down through the slightly crimson clouds. But there's also something very wrong with that ship. It is moving very fast, and it looks like it may have some damage to it. And you faintly can see some smoke coming off out of it somewhere, like trailing behind it.
Okay.
So it's basically making a V line for us, essentially.
It seems to be heading right in your direction.
Yeah.
Is this smoke seem to be procured because it itself is damaged, or because it's using some kind of engine?
It's got feathers and wings. I mean, it's got. I'm sorry, I was looking at your owl. It has sails. The smoke that's coming out of it does not look like smoke from an engine. It's smoke from a fire. It was like kind of a reddish black smoke of just stream, not just from one section of the ship. It's like streaming off of it all around it.
Holy ghost ship.
So Sir Gideon is gonna take the time to yell out, "Incoming ship! Burning on fire! Prepare for battle!"
Again!
Looking at going, what the hell is that? Actually, I want to give him another roll because
we have no cannons, don't we?
He looks at it for a minute. He's squints.
Yeah, ballista.
Oh,
okay.
Shit. And he starts turning the wheel and heading back to he completely heels the ship almost horizontal. I need everybody to make a dexterity check for me. Acrobatics or athletics, whichever one is better for you.
Acrobatics it is.
You said acrobatics or athletics?
Natural one for me.
Loser.
Does the ties help us at all?
Yes, you will have advantage for the ties.
Nice. I'll take it.
I'll take my 15.
I'll take my 16.
Okay. It's not super difficult because at worst, 10 and 12 are going to have problems.
I got 15.
The ropes, you were tied off with the rope, so you hang on to. Oh, the 9. Who got the 8? Isaac?
So you said we had advantage, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, with advantage, I got a 19.
Okay.
With
I rolled
advantage, I got a
second.
16.
I don't even
Okay.
roll for advantage.
Just roll a second time. There is a way to do it in roll 20. I just don't know exactly what it is.
I think you just right click on the number.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on D&D Beyond, you have to right. Yeah,
Oh,
you have to right
that's
click.
nice.
Oh, I see.
Yep. And also you can adjust the number of
Ooh.
dice you roll, number of critical dice you roll.
Beans, we weren't
It's
asking.
so much better.
All right. So pretty much everybody except Cal made it. Cal, you basically roped yourself to something, so you slide, but you end up hanging on the end
I
of
got
the rope.
15. I got a 15, not a 10, because that was the advantage.
Oh, I missed that. Then everybody made it. You are hanging onto your ropes as the ship heels over and starts heading back into the storm. But you see the other ship is catching up very quickly, and you're pretty sure you're not going to get back into the storm before it catches you. As it gets closer, more details start to make themselves apparent. This ship should not be floating. It has holes below the water line, but water is not going into it that you can see. And there are different holes at different elevations across both sides of the ship. Its sails have holes in them that are tattered and torn, but the sails themselves, you can see are billowing in the breeze. Like I said, they're covered in red, but they are bright, shiny, glistening, moist red. And as you watch, you see red drop off the bottoms of the sails, and you realize these sails aren't red; they are painted in blood. Hence the name of the
Right.
story, Sails Painted Blood.
Dan,
Yes.
do I see any creatures or anything
Oh,
on that ship?
I'm getting to that. As you
Okay.
look into the distance, as you see the ship approaching, you can see there is a mob of beings on the deck of the ship. Some of them are at the front. Some of them are holding up swords, and you can't hear them in this distance, but you can tell they're yelling at them. Some of them have flames coming off of their heads and bodies. Some of them are just glowing darkly, and some of them are just like have long, sharp claws that are kneading the railing of their ship as they're waiting for the approach.
That's lovely.
The ship does seem intent on catching you. You see at this point, Fergus comes back and says, and basically says, "Well, that's torn it. It looks like we're going to have to fight. I don't think we can win this. Actually, I know we probably can't. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you should be prepared to abandon ship as quickly as possible. Captain!" And he runs up to the captain, and the captain just looks at him and nods, and you can just see the fear in the captain's eyes. He knows what this is. Anyone who would like to could make a history check. No advantage on this, no help, just a history check.
Ooh, I'll do that.
Take a free
I'm
roll.
good at history.
Actually,
No,
Izak, you will have advantage because of your
You gotta be
your
fucking
sailor.
kidding.
I am going to. He's
16.
gonna. Cowell is kind of
That's right on
up his
brand.
head a little bit, trying to think what's
Yeah.
happening, and he's going to try to remember if a distant memory if something was something similar like this, and I'm going to add a d6 to this roll.
Okay, using your ancestral memory thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember when I said I was good at history? I lied.
So 2, so I got a total of 18.
Okay. 16, Isaac, you definitely get it. 16, Cal, you also. Oh wait, no, that's yeah, Cal, you had it on 16 anyway, but a little more information doesn't really hurt. Both of you know, and Isaac, you would reach this conclusion first because you've been at sea for all of your life. This is the Rosa Tempestra,
Oh
or
no.
the Red Storm, the Crimson Storm. It was at one point the flagship of the Kelty Navy prior to the destruction of Kelty itself. It is rumored that in the destruction of Kelty, for those who did not read the history, Kelty was a former island nation. It was most well known for its mercenary companies that would hire out for various causes. Very professional soldiers, very trained, very good at what they did. About 10 years ago, there was a war called the Black Sun War. It started because somebody tried to assassinate the Emperor of Chandar. Evidence reached him that those responsible were from one of the other two major kingdoms, Caledon and Calandor, so the gates of Chandar opened and his navy spewed out and attacked both nations simultaneously. During the course of events, it came out they were not responsible, that this had been a plot by the High Prince of Kelty, one Angelus Villani. So he reoriented his fleets, headed for Kelty, and it became known as the Black Sun War when the sun turned black and he summoned down a meteor to smash Kelty into nothingness. All that is left of Kelty now is one small spar of land with one tilted, ruined flag that is barely standing above the waves. The Rosa Tempestra was at dock at the time Kelty was destroyed and was presumed destroyed along with it. But sometime later, the Rosa Tempestra came back from the dead and has been haunting the area of this landmass for quite some time now. It has shown no mercy to any crew, and every member of an enemy crew they kill, they add to their ranks. They lose a few in the process. It happens. Sailors fight back because they don't have a choice. But this ship has been sailing the seas for almost 9 years, haunting, destroying, hurting, especially if it ever comes across any ships aligned to Chandar, which you don't really hear a lot about because Chandar's ships are all ironclads, so you don't know a lot about them. But that is what you know now. This is a ship of the dead, and its commander is one Azura Villani, who is the mother of the High Prince and also Grand Admiral of the Kelty's armies. It is said that she is now known as the Queen of Blood, for her thirst knows no bounds. And her ship is powered by her evil arts, and that is how she keeps her crew and her ship alive and afloat. I'm going to give the captain one more check here. He seems to be making headway towards the hurricane, but then you see things flying out from the other ship. Very small. You think at first they might be like something launched by catapult, but as they get closer, you can see that they are skulls that are on fire, hissing and snapping and trailing fire.
So we all see this, right?
Oh, you all see this, yes.
Yeah, can Zach just race over to one of the ballista and just start gearing to fire it at these skulls? Because he knows what this is and he's not waiting to find out.
Just a second here. Let me drag some onto the screen up here.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, yes. That should be enough. Now let me get their stats out. Okay, I think at this point we are going to. Where is it?
Say the words. Say the words.
As soon as I can find the thingy to say the words, because this new version has changed some shit. So, nope, that's not it. Where the fuck is the counter?
How mad would you guys be if I just jumped in the water?
We barely know you, bud. Also, not that bad.
Yeah, so honestly, probably wouldn't care.
There we go. All right, let us roll for initiative, please.
Yeah!
You do that for me, DM. For my PC is just pro, so I'm restarting it now.
Okay.
Are you fucking me? Jesus Christ.
Don't forget to click on your token before you roll initiative.
Oh, I rolled on D&D Beyond.
That's, oh, you know what? That's a good point.
Could I re-roll? Don't look at
Yeah.
my roll before you answer that.
Why did that not add them to? The fuck? Why are my guys not being added?
So for everything apart from initiative, use D&D Beyond. Is that what I'm getting at?
No, you just have to click on your token and then go to D&D Beyond. It'll prod.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, I know what it is. I gotta use this dude, I think.
I
Maybe
understand.
I'm in the wrong. Oh, there we go. Let's try it now. Ah, there we go. I need to change that because they rolled.
What you said I gotta do? Click on my token.
Yeah,
Click on your token
and
on
then
roll
initiative
20.
on D&D Beyond, and it should put you.
Okay, cool.
Oh shit! Oops. I forgot something.
Huh. What do you know? Did that work? Is my question.
Give me a second here.
Yes. Yes. I figured it out.
Okay. All right. So now. Oh yes, column, you are on the initiative. I think everybody 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somebody's missing.
That should be Orion who asked you to roll for him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Orion, 1 moment, please. Let's see. Okay, and
Are we abandoning ship? Are we fighting? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
where is Orion's token? Ah, there we go. And then. Okay. Oh, it might not let me do it. Okay, so.
Oh, did I just? My thing just loaded back in, so it's giving me a feeling I can.
Okay, go ahead and roll it then. You can keep whatever you roll because it's got to be better than mine.
Just give me a minute. I'm loading back in now, or I'm very.
Seems to be in now.
Oh shit! Whoops.
Yeah, it worked for you, DM.
Did it add it to the initiative tracker though?
It did.
Yes, it did. He's in there.
Ah, okay, cool. We'll sort it in descending order. All right. First off, up is Calm. What are you doing, Calm?
Honestly, I think we should just abandon ship.
I will note that the boat that's showing off the side here, the ship's boat, is actually where it's positioned. It is off the side of the ship. It's been banging against the ship, but it's managed to keep itself upright.
Where's the... Okay. Yeah. I would like to... God damn it, everything I do is fire damage.
Fix that.
Okay. I would like to cast a... You know, fuck it. I'm cutting my grappling hook. I'm cutting my connection to the thing, and I'm jumping overboard.
Okay, which side are you jumping overboard?
The opposite side from the bad guys.
Okay. So, where are you now? Right now? Okay, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you can make it overboard if you want to. Can you swim?
Everyone can swim,
Can they?
I hope. Yes, in D&D everyone can swim, but it's like...
Half speed.
You have half
Yeah.
speed if you don't have a
Yeah.
swimming speed.
Are you... s-
Go ahead and make me an athletics or acrobatics check, or dexterity if you have neither.
This better be the best swan dive you've ever seen. Never mind.
18. Yeah, you dive cleanly right over the edge into the water on the far side, smack in the face with thick salt waves. Okay, is that it
I
for
don't
you?
want to die. Yes.
Okay. You are
My
right
first
next to the
act is
ship's
just
boat, just so you
helping.
know. Because that is right there.
My first act of this campaign, be a coward.
That's fair.
Good for,
All right,
good for you.
Mariah, your action.
Are we going to abandon ship like cowards?
Bubble noises.
I refuse. I'm going to move up 10 feet over to this edge of the boat here. And I see these guys over at the end, right?
Oh, yeah. They're that far away exactly.
All
Because it was
right.
convenient.
Let's see here. 25 feet away. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and are they close enough to each other? No, they are not. So let's go ahead. Spells. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just start off with the Starry Wisp.
Okay.
22 to hit the one to the furthest right, so closest to me.
Hits.
And that's going to be for 5 radiant damage.
Okay.
Any bonus action I can do? At least not at this point. Let me see here. Action, bonus action. I would like to get. Let's see here. I moved 10 feet to get there. I would like to get over to the front of the ship. So I'm
Okay.
going to go ahead and use my bonus action to use Adrenaline Rush.
Okay.
How do I quote this over here? So I'm going to use Adrenaline Rush, which allows me to use a dash action as a bonus action.
Okay.
It also gives me 2 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Nice.
And I will use that to get myself all the way up here.
Okay. And I need to find. Oh, there we go. Damn it. I thought that added him. Maybe I need to. Huh. All right. Sorry. Give me just 1 second here. I need to make a. Where the fuck is this guy's sheet? Make sure he's selected. Yes. And then. Did that add to the sheet? Yes. Okay. 1 second here. Oh, okay. And you're done?
Yep.
Okay. Figures who was over back with the captain, moves over here and pulls a crossbow out and shoots at that thing. Let me just move over here. Hits. Okay, he's going to hit the same one that you targeted earlier. You see his bolt buries into it, but it is still standing. Yeah. barely. It starts careening around a little bit as this bolt appears in its eye. He is going to fire again. Also hits. And that kills it. So I'm actually just going to delete that one. All right. That is his action as he's bellowing at the crew, exhorting the crew to act. Kyle, you are next. And then the beasts. The flame skulls.
All right. Are these portholes open at all? Or...
Portholes? Oh,
Yeah,
those
I'm
are
still below deck.
those are ballista decks. No, they're not
No,
currently
I'm talking
open.
about the ball ballista.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't see what's
Those are actually
going
below
on.
the main deck. They're on a separate gun deck or a ballista deck.
Ballista deck. All right. So I'm below decks. We'll come above deck. That's far range. All right. So I will follow suit with a crossbow as well, but I will be casting True Strike.
Okay. Does that take an action to do?
Basically like green flame blade, but
Oh, is the
with
attack
the
part of the
ability to
casting
add
of
your-
True Strike? Did they change that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Attack is part of it.
Yeah.
Ooh, they made that so much better then.
Yep, they did.
Unfortunately, a 9 ain't gonna hit.
Oh.
Oh, I should also note everyone does have inspiration at the start of the session. I forgot to mention.
It only rolled 1d20, Kanoria.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
it
roll
only
again
rolled
because
one.
you didn't roll with advantage.
Why would I have advantage?
Because True Strike, isn't that what it gives you?
No.
Oh, True Strike is different now.
It's completely different.
Bill's True
It's
Strike.
actually good.
How do I
Ish.
send this to you?
You just display in VTT. It's at the top, right next to the name of the spell. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so it doesn't give you advantage anymore. Okay, I see.
It's worth casting.
It's a lot better now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, that missed. Anything
And
else?
I'll be basically taking cover on these stairs, dipping up and down them.
Okay. Then the cinder skulls. 20. They are about 20 feet up at this point, just FYI.
Are they flying?
Yes, they are flying skulls. They're just flying heads with
love-
fire coming out of them. It's just the skull. And they will each open up and chuck a bolt of fire at the sails. They are not attacking anybody else. I think they only get... Oh, they each fire off 2 beams of energy, one from each eye. The sails are beginning to catch fire already, despite the soaking they had in the hurricane. That is their action. Next up is Gideon.
Gideon is going to move his movement up, his full movement to 30 feet. Oh, God, I can't. Actually, no, I'll stay right there.
Okay.
And how high up are they?
They are 20 feet above the deck of the ship.
Well, I can't do shit. So, that's all I'm going to do.
Sorry. Flying creatures suck. All right. Isaac, you are next.
Isaac, seeing that the sails have started to catch fire, he's gonna kind of race up the mast or whichever rigging sail that's in front of me and try and start putting out the fire.
Okay. Go ahead and make athletics or acrobatics checks. See how quickly you can get up there and start working at that. You know what? I didn't roll for these guys. Okay. Shit, they didn't get added either. Okay, hang on a second. There we go. Appropriate. They're going at the end. Okay, let me sort this out. Anything else, Isaac?
No, unless I can start putting the fires out.
You guys 16. You're starting to work on putting the fires out. How are you trying to do this?
I'm just ripping my shirt off and just starting to bat down the flames.
Okay. You start working on that. Next up, Cowl, and then Orion.
There's two things I could do. How well do you think the spell Prestidigitation can take out some flames? It does have the ability to snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire.
This round, you would be able to get one of the flames out, but just one.
How many
The
flames are
round
there?
after this, well, there's 3 sails, and all of them are currently aflame. They're not fully lit up, but there's small patches of fire that are going to start growing. You can stop one of them. You can see Isaac is up on the front one. You can either choose the middle one or the one that's at the rear, the bow, the stern rather. Foresail, midsail, or stern sail.
Okay, so I can put one flame out. Which one's more important, I should say?
Probably the mainsail.
Yeah,
Okay.
the one right in front of you.
I'll do that then. I think
Okay.
that was pretty important. The sails.
Yeah, that's a good plan. You put out. I'm not gonna. You don't need to roll anything for it because it's a spell effect.
Yep.
You put that out. Anything else?
I will. I will use my. What weapon does Orion have?
Orion has a quarterstaff.
Does he have any ranged weaponry?
Yeah, I mean, you see, he has the what is it? He has a short bow.
Okay. He will say, try to protect the sails. We're gonna need them if we want to get out of here. And they give you bardic inspiration as a bonus action. And that's
Right.
his turn. Yeah, that's it.
All right, Orion, you're up, and then I will
Uh,
reset because the crew's going to be doing stuff. But go ahead.
I look at him and like, how do you expect me to do this, little one? But I'll take the bardic inspiration. Obviously, I feel inspired either way. I guess since you said they're 20 feet in the air, and cousins are like cousins, so I will. Except I will do my adrenaline rush first, and get to the other end of the ship where the captain is.
Oh, you just blew past the captain.
I know. That's why I said to the other side of the ship where he I'll go on the top where he is. Which one was the one that was being attacked? Seems to be gone already.
Yep.
So I'll attack that one right there.
Okay.
With as I said, cousin, and just Starry Wisp. Or 22 to hit.
22 definitely hits.
Oh wait, roll. That's funny. I added the D6 to it already. That's pretty cool. But I rolled the damage already, so 4 radiant damage.
Yep. Got it. Anything else?
Nope. That's action, bonus action, movement.
All right. Well, the crew are going to start running for the sails to try and help them out. These guys are already up here. Isaac, you're already there, so the guy that's there will help out. This guy will run down here. Actually, what do these guys have for gear? Oh, I gave them something. Nothing with ranged on it, unfortunately. really got to fix that at some point. So they're basically trying to help put out the fires. There's not much else they can do. I'm going to reset this real quick. Back at the top, Gollum, what are you doing?
Just trying to swim.
Okay, which way are you swimming? Towards the ship's boat or just away from the ship?
I'm gonna try and get in the wee boat. Aye.
Okay. Go ahead and make a athletics or acrobatics check. You will be at disadvantage because of the surging seas here.
Whoops. Ignore that first one. That isn't real.
Well, that's
Doesn't
one roll.
exist. God damn it. Is that 2 rolls? Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
21.
Yeah,
You managed to
13.
get in a ship without getting rammed by it, so you are now hanging out in the ship's boat. You do anything else?
Gonna prepare to untie it once some people get in.
Okay. So you are standing by, holding your action. Go ahead and.
Yes.
The boat is bigger than it looks there. Don't worry about it. The scales aren't quite proper on this. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Mariah, it's your turn. And then Fergus.
All right. I'm going to do pretty much more of the same. Let's do a Starry Wisp at this one closest by.
Mhm.
Let's see here. Starry Wisp. Another 22 to hit.
Okay, go ahead. Damage.
7 radiant damage this
Okay.
time.
Alrighty. Anything else?
And I will opt out of my bonus action. That's all.
All right. Fergus. Yeah, I think he's going to do the same thing he did before. No, that's not him. That was weird. Okay. Definitely hits. For 14 on the one that's already injured. He'll take another shot at it too, just to see if he can finish that one. For 13, which is not enough to actually finish it. But it's hurt. Okay. All right. Skulls are up next. They'll repeat their fire attacks on the sail. Thump, thump, thump. More fires. Crew is yelling. They're trying to put them out. Kyle, you are up next with Gideon on deck.
All right. We'll take an aim at the far.
Okay, the one that Mariah already hit?
Yep.
Okay.
Focus fire.
Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll some damages for me. 8. Okay.
8 radiant.
You appear to be doing damage to it. Maybe not a lot, you can't tell, but it's a chunk of fire has been blown off of it. Anything else?
That's all.
All right, Gideon, your turn.
I guess they're still flying, aren't they? So, yeah, he's just gonna help put out the fire, I guess.
Okay, that means you're gonna have to climb up in the rigging if you want to do so. Alternatively, you climb
Okay.
you can climb up in the rigging and attack that one that's closest to you. but you'll
Oh
be
yes,
hanging in
I'll
the
do
rigging while
that.
you do that. So go ahead and make me an athletics check or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
That was bad. I'm not inspiration that.
Okay. That's what it's
Hold
there
on, let
for.
me make. Yeah. Okay.
All right, that gets you up on the spar. I don't know if you use a shield or not, but if you do, you're not going to be able to use it up here because you're going to have to hang on to a rope with one hand and attack with the other one. But go ahead and make your attack. It will be with disadvantage because of the situation you are in.
Okay.
Because you're basically hanging onto a rope, standing on one side of the spar, swinging at this thing that's flying around.
That's fine. So disadvantage.
Holy shit! You still hit.
Nice.
Oh
And
no, that was a yeah. Okay, yeah, you hit. Go ahead. Roll damage on it.
okay. I don't.
What? Oh, okay. So you're doing one-handed 5 damage. Okay, and push shoves it back, I believe.
Was it push?
Yeah,
That was. Oh, I couldn't tell
that's
the
a
difference,
mastery.
honestly. All right, I see what it
Yeah,
is.
let me.
It was a little confusing because I had one on top and one on the
Oh, I'm
bottom.
looking at the wrong item. Yeah, because one is for one hand, the other one is for two-handed.
Makes sense.
Got it.
Okay. Do you wish to push the creature 10 feet away or just hit it?
No, I just want to hit it.
Okay. Good plan. Anything else?
That'll be my turn.
All right. Isaac, you are up next with Cal on deck.
So you said there's more fires in the same sail I was in, yeah?
Yeah. You've put your first one out. I'm not going to make you roll to put these out, but now there's a new fire.
All right, he's gonna scramble over to the next one on this mask because it seems like the rest of the folks is kind of have the flying skulls under some type of control. So
Okay.
and he can't do much with his hands from here. So
Okay. Cowl, your turn with Orion on deck.
Okay, so I can see that most of the crew at least have one. There's one crew on each mast, right?
There's 2 crew on each mast at this point. One with Gideon,
Okay.
one with Isaac, and then the other 2 masts each have 2 crew on them trying to put the fires out.
Okay, so I know that's pretty taken care of. I'm going to move over to the side. He's going to flip through his pages, and he's going to pull the words from his book as like a string of words comes out, and it blends into an elemental energy. And I'm going to cast Sorcerer's Burst, the one that
Okay.
Fargus was shooting.
Okay.
Is there any way I can tell if it's weak to any kind of damage or anything that would be more that would
make a Arcana check for me,
okay.
or religion if you have either one, because these
Ooh,
are
that's
undead.
pretty good. Natural 20.
Oh yeah. These do not have any weaknesses, but they do have resistance to lightning, necrotic, and piercing, and they are immune to cold, poison, and fire.
Okay, that's actually good to know. What damage types can Sorcerer's Burst take? It will be
Radiant usually works pretty good against undead if you can do Radiant.
Unfortunately, I can't, but I'll do Thunder.
That
so
works
that's
too.
takes. Yeah, so I'll take the storm that's swelling around us and kind of meld it into them. I'll make an attack.
I'm going to give you advantage for this because you're using the storm and you roll a natural 20 on your Arcana.
Okay, nice. All right. Advantage. Attack. What do you mean I can't do this? Okay. Can't make that attack, so I have to just do it normally. Okay. Oh, man. Six. Ah, damn it. That's 16. Let's see if I crit.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. You did hit, but
Okay.
the 10 would not hit. So go ahead and roll your damage as normal.
7 thunder damage.
Okay. That is going to be sufficient to destroy it.
Nice.
Your bolt of swords and you smash into it, you see a skull just flies apart, fragments shooting everywhere.
All right, and then I will Bardic Inspiration my pal next to me, Kyle. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. One second. Okay. Back to this. Alrighty. Orion, you're up.
All right, let me just check the 60 feet. I assume I'm 60 feet from this guy. Yes, I am.
Okay.
There's not much I can do. We'll do the same thing I did last time. I'll stay in my spot. Just Starry Whisper for 19.
Hits, damage.
Nice. 8 radiant damage. Max damage. And on the off chance that any of them end up next to me, I will just go ahead and cast Shillelagh on my. Didn't mean to do that, but I'm just casting Shillelagh on my quarterstaff. I can't do anything, obviously.
Okay.
That's a bonus action and it's a cantrip.
Okay. The Fortune's crew will continue to help put out the fires as best as they can. Back at the top of the round, you can now see the other ship is very, very close. Another round of this, and it will be close to it'll be an engagement range. Like it'll be able to start, throwing grappling hooks and preparing a boarding. Colm, what are you doing?
Oh Christ. I don't think we can win this.
You're not even.
Well, you can't really see what's
fighting.
going on right now. You just hear lots of explosions and you see fire. You're
Which is
well
why I
below the
don't think
level
we
of
can
being
win
able to see
this.
anything that's going on. But you
Is
haven't
there a
heard any
ladder?
blood-curdling screams
Ladder
from the
next to
crew or
me?
anybody on board the ship. So
Is there a ladder next to me?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna climb the ladder and
Okay.
look up.
Okay, you see what you see. You see one cinder skull up ahead and 20 feet up in the air, and you see another one off to the left, though that one's harder for you to see from your angle, but you can kind of see the fire over there. They both look like
Okay.
they're damaged, however.
It's probably not gonna do anything, but I'm gonna cast Firebolt. And hit the one closest to me.
Okay, go ahead and...
Or try to, at least. A nat 20.
Which does nothing because it is immune to fire.
Motherfucker.
Right, anything else?
Cry. I'll go back in my boat, curl up and
Mariah,
cry.
you are up with Fergus on deck.
Who just used fire on a fire creature?
It's all I have! That's all I have!
Get a better move set. And
Fuck
I'll go
off!
ahead and do another Starry Wisp.
Same one?
Story Wisp on the one right in front of me. Yep.
Go ahead and
that
roll
should
your
be
damage.
18. And only 2 radiant damage.
Damage is damage. You're still stacking
Yeah,
up.
it's more than that crit that Colm just did.
Anything else?
I'll move right under Sir Gideon just to help support. And no bonus action. That's all I got.
Okay. Fergus will move over here. Look at you. Look at Gideon, who's standing up there on the sprit, the yard arm. Shake his head. Kids these days. Run past you. Look at this other one that's over here, and he's going to take a shot at it. Definitely hits. And not quite enough to kill it. You pesky bastards, get away from this ship. And he will try again. That finishes it. All right, Kyle, you are up. There is one flame skull left, and the enemy ship is a round out and closing.
Take aim at that final skull. Do 11 radiant.
20 hits, 11 radiance. Okay, yep. It is still a going concern, but it is badly hurt. It is definitely bloodied or ashen. Might be the better way to put it. Anything else?
That's it. Just still taking cover in the stairwell.
Get in. Once again, disadvantage attack. It is right there. It's been taking a pounding. It is up to you to see if you can finish it.
Hey. Making sure. Okay.
And what was the second attack roll? Because that doesn't look like it's rolling.
That was a 13.
Yeah, but you have disadvantage.
You have disadvantage, so you have to roll again and take the worst one.
I put disadvantage on it.
Did it? Because
Did it not go through?
Yeah, it's just showing the 1d20. It's not showing the other one.
Okay, hold on.
So just roll again.
Sorry.
Ooh, 7's gonna miss, unfortunately.
All right, that ends my turn.
Okay. Isaac, the fire's out. Actually, all of the fires are out. There's one skull left. You are on that sail. Would you like to try and get over there and attack that thing, or?
Yeah, why not? I'm going to, because I'm just kind of like walking on the rigging and stuff. And would that get me at high enough to?
Oh yeah, you can get over there and you can take a swing down at it. You'd have to actually get above it because Gideon is closest to it. So you'd have to, climb higher up on the rigging and swing down. But
Okay.
you've got reach, I think. So yeah, you should be.
I do have a little bit of reach, but that reach doesn't do damage, so it's just a grapple.
Well, if you want to grapple the flaming skull, you're welcome to. Or you can try and do a swing by attack.
Grapple the flaming skull, then jump in the water with it.
I'll pass. Actually, no. I think I'm gonna go back to where I started, and I'm gonna dash, seeing the other vessel really close by. I'm gonna dash, get back down to the deck, and then go under. Well, I don't have enough movement. I have 60 movement, so
yeah, you can.
I would need.
You
So
can
I want to
basically
get
slide
below.
down. Go ahead and make me an acrobatics or athletics check to just slide down the rat lines. You're fine. You get to where you're wanting to go.
And then I basically double time it below deck so I can get some of this ballista, like at least a ballista getting ready to.
There's already crew down there getting the ballistas ready. You don't need to go down there and tell them to do that.
Okay, then
they already know that. There are ballista crew. There's more crew on this ship than what you're seeing on deck.
All right, well, can I ixnay that and just go for the drive-by attack?
The swing by? Go for it.
Yeah, just kind of get over here, and as I'm kind of dropping down to the main deck from up here, I'm going to try and get it.
Go ahead and make your attack roll. You do not have disadvantage because you have been living on ships for all of your life. That hits.
Let's go. And then
good lord.
There's no way that's right. Yeah, I rolled max. Yeah, 13. Jesus.
You spin that skull right around. You break off its jaw, and it looks at you with burning fire in its eyes. It looks like if it could say something, it would be calling you foul names right now. Anything else?
And just stand right there. I think I should have enough movement.
So you drop down to the deck. You're done then. Okay, Cowl, you are up with Orion on deck.
So more or less the same. Gonna just use the burst to get the other guy. Okay, let's see if I can do it on D&D Beyond. See if it works. It did work. Nice. 12.
Misses, unfortunately.
Alright. Then that's it for me. I'm gonna save my bonus action.
Orion, you are up.
All right. I mean, how much else I can do? Good old Starry Whiz for another 12, which we know misses.
Yep, just barely misses, but misses.
That's it for me then. I'll stay right here next to the Kiapum.
Okay. Fortune crew will, those who are in the rigging will stay in the rigging prepared to put out any additional fires that may happen. The rest are preparing ballista, and at that point, the enemy ship is moving to cut off, and you see it makes a sudden turn and comes alongside. And we are. Oh, shit, I don't know how to transfer this initiative over. Maybe it'll let me
This
do it anyway.
goddamn galleon just pull a U-turn on our asses.
Ah, sweet, that did work. And now
Lord of mercy.
we see what's going on here. Alrighty. And this sounds like a great place to take a brief break for bathroom and water and whatnot. So we'll do that, and we'll be back momentarily. Give it about 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
We're
gonna shout,
back.
"Give me a help with this!"
Sorry about that. All right.
I'm gonna shout, "Give me a help with this!" as I go to push the plank and hold it my action to help him if he so chooses to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will tell you, they are not light. They're not just flimsy little pieces of balsa wood. These are pretty heavy-duty, thick,
Yeah.
waterproofed oaken planks.
Which is why I chose the strong boy.
All right. So nothing else for you. Mariah, you're up. What would you like to do?
All right. When it comes to these lovely individuals right in front of us, do they show intent of boarding us, like with the
absolutely.
planks? Okay. So Mariah is not going to take too kindly to that. She'll take 2 steps forward. She's gonna go ahead and let me see here. Mariah.
You are there.
It is a 15-foot cube. So I'm gonna cast Thunder. Thunder Wave is all I have. I don't have Shatter. Fuck. Do. This is not good. All right. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and use a spell slot to cast Fog Cloud.
Okay.
I would like it to be 20 radius sphere. I feel like I want it to be right on the edge of the ship, like somewhere around here.
Okay.
So
you can pretty much cover one of the planks entirely, or yeah, that's about it, because that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet between those first 2 planks. So one of those planks you can cover entirely.
It's a 20-foot radius, so essentially
it's a radius,
what I
you're right.
want
So
to
yeah,
do.
you can cover those 2 planks pretty well.
Oh, that's how you do it.
If you
put it like right here,
yeah, if you put it right in between there,
I
it'll
want
cover those 2 planks.
I don't want to cover the center of them. I want to cover the front of them so that they could potentially fall off the ship because they can't see the planks in front of them. That's what I'm hoping for.
That right there would solve it. Okay.
I will take a couple steps back just to I'll stand here actually. I think there's a good spot. I'll be next to Isak.
Okay.
So that's, you haven't deleted my token yet, DM. That one where Mariah is not my token. My token is by
yeah, because you're using a token from the one that I used the wrong icon for, the old icon for. So let me just delete that. There you go.
Oh, let me just delete this one and use the right one then. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. Use the one that should have the 2 dots next to the names. That should be the ones that has the correct tokens. Just FYI.
Actually, no. It's still the same.
Oh, maybe I grabbed the wrong one then. I'm sorry. Whatever. Just go with it for now. I'll fix it before next session.
Yeah.
I don't want to start deleting stuff right in the middle of things. Go, oh fuck.
But yeah, I'm over here.
Okay, and
I think that was it for, right?
I think Colin was asking you to give him a hand with moving the plank. Do you wish to try and move that plank?
It's not my turn for a while, but yes.
Oh, okay, right. Mariah, did you have anything else going on?
No.
Okay. On 19, Fergus looks at the crowd of ships, looks at everything going on there, and snarls. Moves over here to the middle of the ship, looks at the captain and says, "I'm sorry for this, Captain, but we cannot stay here and fight them. We cannot. We will lose. I will not see all these people die while I can do something about it." He turns and crouches down on the grating of the cargo hold there and begins chanting. And as he does, you see wings of fire flare up off his back, reaching 20 feet into the air as he begins chanting. "Keep them off of me!" And that is his action. Kyle, you are up.
Well, you heard the man.
I have no eyesight over there. We will take aim at this one.
This one?
An 8 to miss.
Yes.
That's all for Kyle.
Okay. Storm Shadows will do nothing this round. The tip facilities can do nothing because their access is blocked, so they will hold. Gideon, your turn.
He's gonna climb down.
Okay.
What would I need for that?
Well, if you
Athletic.
want to slide down the rat lines like Zach did, that would just be an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay, I'll slide down.
Okay. You have some trouble, catch yourself a little bit, but you manage to make your way down to the surface. You'll still have 10 feet of movement left.
10 feet?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna work my way up. So 5, 10, and that's it.
Okay, now mind you, since you have and don't have anything else to do with it, oh no, you can't use that because you didn't. Oh no, you did a move action to get down, so you could technically use your action to do another move action if you want to
Yeah,
do
I'll
that.
do that then.
Okay.
What is it, like action dash?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just move
Okay.
another. Now you can move up to your full movement anywhere you want to.
Right there.
Okay. All right. The Savage Ghouls, the Hellghasts cannot move because their process is blocked. Isaac.
Oh, yes. Zach is going to take that help action and try and shift this board just off the side so that
Okay.
they lose access.
Make a athletics check with advantage.
Oh, Jesus.
Does that roll advantage? Oh, it
Did
did.
it work?
Okay.
Did
It
you do
did,
well?
yeah. I rolled a
Yeah.
1 and an 8. So
No.
Yeah, no, that even with his help, it's several planks that have been bound together, so they're actually fairly heavy. And you can slide it over to a side a little bit.
can I do inspiration on that?
Absolutely. Did you have bardic
Worse.
inspiration from something, or
No, just the inspiration from.
I know a
Heroic
couple of bardic inspirations have been given out. I don't think they've been used yet. I just didn't keep track of who had them.
Oh, I don't think I did. I get one? I don't think so.
No, it was Kyle and Orion. They have a
Yeah,
bardic
so
inspiration.
I did
Unfortunately,
worse.
you are
So
not really moving the planks. I mean, you're sliding them a little bit, but that's about it.
okay,
Shit.
I'm just gonna take position here in a defensive position
Okay.
and just wait out the worst.
All right. The enemy captain, Azura Villani, the Blood Queen, is yelling something you can't hear because she's A, too far away, B, it's still kind of in the eye of the hurricane, but there's still a lot of noise. All the slavering undead scraping at things and howling for blood. Flame Race, let me check something on them. I do not think they have that. Oh, they do. Oh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And this guy will follow up behind him to here as they fly across the open gap. 1, 2 in front of Mariah, and 1, 2 in front of next to Gideon here. All right. Pull up their stats. Did I finish? Did I close those guys up? Okay. We'll start with. Actually, no, I don't want to do that.
Hey, damn, I'm realizing that my initiative might have been deleted for some reason.
Shit.
But I would have. I know what I rolled. I can do it again.
Go ahead and roll it again, and then modify if you know what you rolled. Let's see. Okay, so the flame wraiths over here are going to go and attack with burning claws. That will definitely hit that trooper or that enemy. 13 plus 7, 20 points of damage. Okay, so this guy is
Jesus.
dead. I think they only get the one. Yeah, they only get the one attack. Yeah, he just bursts into flames and dies instantly. Second flame wraith attack.
Poor fella.
Misses. Okay. Then we have flame wraith on Gideon. Da-da-da-da. Does an 18 hit you, Gideon?
It does not.
Does not. Okay, it misses you. And then we have one on Mariah. I think a 9 is going to miss you. Excellent, excellent. Orion, you are up.
All right. Suck. Wow. Okay. I didn't think that they could fly. But I did have something prepared. 60 feet. Let me just see from where I am. 70. So that's 60 feet. That's 60 feet. So literally that guy right there from where I am is 60 feet. Maybe creature from. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step forward 5, 10, 15. Hopefully that's a little bit very good. Yeah. Fuck.
The hell?
Just get
My
attacked.
my head dropped my phone on the floor.
Womp.
Yeah. So yeah, from this point, this guy right here in the middle, I assume you can see my
Yep.
ruler. Yes, so that guy right there, him, boom, him. He's getting a good old ice knife,
Oh, nice.
Okay.
and that's a natural one, which I will use an inspiration on.
Okay, that is a fuck. Where are these guys now? That is
So
one guy.
Much better, dude.
that's a 23 on the next one. But I
That
need
hits him, I believe.
him and every creature within 5 feet of him to make a DC 14 Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Whoops. Wrong thing. Oh, I need to bounce this guy out. Pop out. Okay, we'll start with him. Dex save. So it'll be just a straight dex check for him. He fails. The two guys on
Goodness.
either side of
Real quick,
him.
before you do the rest, just to make it easier, he is going to take did I roll for you guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
It
see it.
says
I see it.
it says 10, 9.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, I didn't. All right, well, I'll take that. Yeah, he's going to take that damage, 10 total damage. And anybody who fails will take 10 total damage, basically.
Okay. All right.
Half on
So
success.
the next guy to his left fails. The guy to his right fails.
Succeeds. He just
14,
succeeds.
16.
Oh, okay. 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 So hang on a
Beats
second here.
beats.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me check. So you said ice damage, right? Okay. No,
They'd be
cool.
close
They are
damage, yeah.
not resistant to it. And then this guy is taking 6.
You take 5 unless they're resistant to piercing damage.
No. Okay. Then after them, we'll go down to the skeletons, and there are 3 there. The Thunderbones. One beneath.
It's really bad fucking rolls, man. Fucking 1 out of D10.
Don't complain.
That one
In my
saves.
presence.
Next one fails.
But
Next
bad
one
rolls.
saves.
Succeed.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 5.
Yeah. Actually, I think no matter what, they take the 1 damage. So it doesn't matter. They only take half damage from the cold, but it's 1 fucking piercing damage. It doesn't matter.
These guys do not have immunities or resist. They don't have resistances, rather.
Oh, actually, you can take away any 5 damage because it just says succeed on dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage. So I think it's a save or suck because it doesn't say or half.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
my bad.
Okay. Yeah, that is right. There's a cantrip. So yes, I will go back and adjust those in the second one.
What's a
It's not a
spell?
cantrip. It's
So
a
that guy's fine.
spell slot. So I thought it was it's a first level spell. So I thought it would have been half damage.
Ice knife, you
Let me
said?
check real quick.
Yeah, ice knife. Oh, probably changed it. I think
Let's see.
they changed it. So
Oh wait, what? Oh.
Oh yeah, it's a save or suck. Yeah, that's crazy.
that's a fucking first level spell. I'm pissed.
I'm upset too, buddy. It's okay.
Beans.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Huh. Interesting.
Not gonna lie, I was expecting an insult or a demeaning comment there, but you know what? I appreciate the thanks.
I'm in a new state. I'm a new person now.
I don't know how if I like this. I'm so used to just being called a little bitch.
Shut the fuck up, you Scottish fuck. No one likes you.
There we go.
All right.
It's gonna have your back, bro. You don't have to say no one likes me. El gato no es bueno. El perro es mi corazón.
The
You
fuck?
don't get muy funny, so.
Okay, so now we go up to the 2 Hellghasts. Let's see. Holy shit. Oh. Yeah, no, you didn't want to face that. 187 dex.
Oh yeah. Well, before the end of my turn, I will. Oh, they failed anyways.
That one succeeds.
That one succeeds.
Yeah, the secondary damage for these guys is actually 2d6. The first damage was only a d10. So it's not much of a difference, but that's fine. So one of them's failed, so he takes 10 out of his total.
And the one that succeeds only takes 1. No, sorry. No. That's a fucking lie. The save is only on the cold damage. The piercing damage is only for the one guy. I gotta remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for the Savage Ghoul. The Ghoul of Savagery. Indeed. Succeeds. Nothing happens. Okay.
I will spend the rest of my movement to get. No, I was here. 10, 15. Right back in between the 2 gnome guys.
Okay, that was Orion.
Yeah.
Okay. Cal, you are up next with. I'm not sure who that is on deck. Oh, that's the old version. Okay, never mind.
How sturdy do these wooden planks look? Do they seem like old, like they could break pretty easily?
They seem like they're pretty sturdy. They're
tough cookies.
weathered against water and whatnot. Well bound together with iron bands. like across the midsection, not like along the sides, but like where there's basically it's 3 long planks or joined together in the middle, kind of, sort of.
Okay.
I'd have to show you what it looks like, but anyway.
Okay.
Also known as
I'm
we ain't
guessing
breaking
like a
that
burst
shit.
of flame wouldn't break them. I'm guessing as
Depends on how
easily.
much damage you do. But then again, this is a ship full of creatures that are on fire. You could probably guess they would probably have protected their boarding planks against fire.
Okay.
Just as a
what about thunder?
definitely
Thunder
maybe
seems
not
to be.
thunder. Thunder doesn't seem to be in there. Well, no.
Well, it's kind of like more like an implosion of like a force, not literally force, but it's like, you know. And, I'm just gonna try it anyway. Just might as
Okay.
well. So guess I'll make an attack against the planks. I'll target the farthest one right here.
The one all the way to the right.
Yeah.
The one that does not currently have a foul cloud on it.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Make your attack roll first. It's going to be easy to hit. It's a board. It's not moving whenever you will have advantage.
I'll probably need that advantage, so I'll take it. Probably should have rolled advantage, but I'll attack one more time. 16's
Definitely
a lot
hits.
better.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. 7 thunder damage.
7 is not enough to break it. But keep
Okay.
a note of that damage. I don't have any way to record any of that. So
I'll keep it in mind.
it does seem to be weak, and it did shift and bounce. And the undead that are in front of it kind of look at it and look at you.
Alright. Try to make that work. I'll give a bardic inspiration to fucking oh god, how do you pronounce that name? Izak. That's it.
Okay.
Sick.
Anything else?
That I'll kind of go up the stairs and kind of go here, and that's my turn.
Alrighty, see, these guys only have a movement of 30, so I'm going to give the guys going through the cloud a athletics check. Actually, oh, here we go, acrobatics, rather. With disadvantage. Do I not have that toggled in? Okay, they take the 14. Here. Ah! Just one of the skeletons goes off. Next one. Makes it across. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That is as far as it gets. But Gideon, you're there, so it's going to take a swipe at you. First off with its Thundering Blade. Does a 22 hit you?
It does.
Okay. 6 slashing and 3... What did I say it was? Thunder damage.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, for some reason it didn't translate quite right. Oh, that's what the problem is. Okay. I just put a R there. I'll fix that here real quick.
So minus 9 damage?
Yes, 9 total damage, unless you have anything that gives you resistance to thunder.
I don't know how to do it on here. It's weird. Oh, you know what? I think I know how to do it now.
Okay. Then it is going to use its offhand attack with its short sword to stab at you. 21 to hit.
Jeez.
For 2 points of damage. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's right. When I was setting these up, there was some weirdness going on with the sheets. Like it would delete parts of the shit I was typing in. All right, anyway. That's that one's turn. Next one to go over. Sploosh. Next. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20.
DM, I don't know how to do it on my sheet.
Do what?
If you want to do damage, like on the
Put on your token.
Yeah, put it on your token.
No.
And
then hit the
click on your token,
the
click
cog.
your icon, and then type in under bar 3, or you can just click on the red circle and fill in what your current hit points are. Okay, these guys over here, I'm going to try. Oh, okay, first guy gets across. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as it gets, but it's going to attack a crewman.
Not a crewman.
Definitely going to hit with that. 8, and then short sword. Misses. So the crewman is hurt, but still alive. Yeah, whenever these skeletons strike with their scimitars, there's a burst of thunder and noise, and that's the extra damage it's doing. All right, next skeleton, acrobatics. Sploosh.
That was genius.
Good power move. Oh, that one makes it across. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's as far as it can get because the other one's in its way. And last skeleton to try and cross. 22 and 21 also crosses. It only gets over there. Now on the other side, these guys, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Pile in. Pile in. Pile in. Pile in. And we'll have these last two guys try and go the other way because they can't see what's happening to their friends. Sploosh. And last one of those guys. I will say he gets to the start of it. Well, he's going to get up to here and realize something is off and not go any further. All right, so next up we have the Cinder Whites. Did I put those guys away? I did not.
It's a cool name.
Everything here I've renamed slightly and given slightly extra abilities. So I will start with
That's a cool
them.
name,
Oh, they don't actually have skills in this, unfortunately. And they only have 30 feet of movement. So let's pop that out so you can see it. So let's see. Okay, that one will get up to here. Can begin to see the next one. Well, unfortunately, he has disadvantages, so the 9. Ah! Okay, and then the other two on the other side there. I'm gonna. No, that's not gonna do it. That's another one. Ah! And last one. What the hell? Did it not roll for him?
I don't see it.
What the fuck? Oh, maybe I don't have him. Oh, okay, there.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, no, he's also gone. Ah! Okay, that is the Cinder Whites. Calm, you're up next. There's a row of skeletons straight ahead of you, and one thing that's glowing with blue flame.
Okay. Gonna back up a little bit, and I'm just gonna shoot fire at the first one.
Okay.
This is a great plan.
Okay.
That's a 18 to hit.
Hits, roll damage.
Okay.
Two whole points of damage, but it does look like you actually injured it.
Hey, that's better than what I did last time, which was jack shit.
Yes. Anything else, Calm?
Nah, he's alright.
Alrighty then.
What is the crew doing?
Shit.
Panicking mostly, but
fair.
they haven't gotten to their turn yet. Actually, did I skip their turn? Oh, yeah, no, they're way at the bottom of the list.
But Calm's at the top.
Yeah, you're missing
I
like
missed them.
half of your.
I missed a couple of people here, didn't I? The skeletons move. Oh, the crew didn't go at the last turn. Okay. Right. So this crew is going to try and gang up on this thing. Let me move over here. This guy will come up here to help out here. This guy will follow him up to help out here. This guy will come over here. This guy will come over here so he can help whatever he wants to do. This guy is not. Oh, that guy. Oh, that guy's uninjured. Okay, I thought that guy was injured. These guys are going to step up. I'm going to get about a bunch of swings in here in a second. I'd be smarter going over this way. So with this guy, so they're all going to line up there. So now I need to pull up my crew. Pop them boots. Okay, and this is on the Flame Wraith over here. Yeah, shit. All right, well, I need a third screen to make this really work. Give me a second here. Okay, so first guy is going to make his 2 attacks, Cutlass and Dagger, versus the Flame Wraith. Both of which hit. Okay, so that is... I'm doing a total of 11 piercing damage, and so that's 3 and 2 for 5. Out of... Oof. Okay. Let's see. Changes. Next sailor on the same guy. Attack. Attack. Damn.
Let's go.
So 4 and 2 is 10 points on the same guy. Wait. Or not 6 points. I'm sorry. Okay. And then these guys down here. There are 3 on that Flame Wraith. Sorry, this may take me a few minutes to cycle through. I'm just going to make all the attacks first. 1 hit. Miss. Hit. Miss. Hit. So the ones that hit, I will roll the damage for. So 2, 3, 5 plus 3 is 8. Out of that. Okay, all those guys have gone then. These 2 guys are going to attack the skeletons, the Thunderbones. We actually have a pretty decent AC, so this may not work quite as well for them. Actually, I'm just going to get my rolls out real quick. Oof, only 1 hit. For 3 points of piercing to the Thunderbones. Oh, it still takes 3 points. Okay. That one's already been injured, so put that down to there. Okay, then there's 2 on this flame wraith over here. Let's roll their attacks. 1 hits. 2 hits. 3 hits. Okay, so attack. So 3, 4, 7. 6 is 10 points to that one. Okay. Then the other 2 on the other flame wraith. Flame life. Hits. Miss. Miss. Okay, and I believe that's all of them attacked, so I'll just roll the damage for those 2. So 2 plus 3 is 5 from that one. Okay. All right, now the crew have all gone. And that was Calm. Did you already go?
Did go, yeah.
Calm. Okay, so Calm went. And then it's Mariah's turn.
All right, I don't know what to do now. Yeah, let's go for a shocking grasp on the one in front of me.
Okay.
Uh, 16.
Does hit.
For 5 lightning damage.
Okay. Okay, it does not have resistance to that. Anything else?
Let me see one thing. No, there's nothing I can do.
Okay. All right. On his turn, you see Fergus, his head rises up, and you see a flaming visage of fire appear above his head. Long snout, sharp fangs, curling horns, and a tail springs out from his back, and he's, hold on! I don't know where we're going to end up, but we're going away from here. And there's a flash of red fire that sweeps all the way across the ship, across the decks. Blinding flash of light. And for just a moment, you all feel weightless. As you look around you, you see just this field of fire surrounding your ship in a ball of energy. And then you feel even less weightless as the ship begins to drop. I need everybody to go ahead and make a dexterity save, please.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Well, at least 3 people has bardic inspirations if this goes bad.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes. 21.
Okay.
We'll be fine. Everything's fine.
15 and above, you will succeed, so you only take half falling damage. Everyone else will take all 31 points.
Oh shit.
But
That hurt.
I am
Mariah's
down.
that should pretty much, I think, take out everybody, unless anybody.
That was 3 points away from instant killing me.
Okay. The world
One
goes
more
black.
time. What?
You would take.
I cut out a little bit. I take 31 damage even with the 21.
No. You've succeeded, so you take half of that, so you'll take 15.
Thank
15.
God.
I got a nat 20 and I still take that.
Yes.
Actually, Mariah is an orc. Mariah's an orc, so relentless endurance is going to be used.
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm alive somehow.
Your ship goes into water and sinks beneath it as consciousness fades from all of you. You made your one. Your relentless endurance. You're still alive, but you are not conscious.
All right. I still have 5 HP. I'm up.
Yeah, I still have 7.
Okay. The
And
ship
if
bounds back to the surface, and Bob's there under clear skies. And not far away, you see an island, or at least one section of an island. And the ship seems to be intact for the most part. All of the undead are gone. Just gonna get rid of these guys real quick. Um, It is late afternoon, so you've gone at least a couple of hours away from where you were. If someone would like, who is conscious, would like to make a survival. Actually, what is everyone who's conscious doing? So actually, since Mariah, you're still conscious at this point. The ship, you didn't pass out from this. You're
I did not, because
hurting.
of
You're
relentless
lying on the deck
endurance.
now, but you're still conscious.
I'm probably reconnecting most of my ligaments. You know.
I'm sorry, Cowl, is Cowl nearby?
it's right behind you, I believe.
I don't see his. Yeah, he's over here on the deck.
So immediately I'm gonna just kind of reach out my arm and I'm just gonna say, "Live," and I will cast Healing Word. Here, Healing Word, and you will heal for 13 points.
Oh, nice.
Okay, who else is unconscious at this point?
Me.
Anyone else?
How's the captain looking?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I didn't roll for the captain shit. Hold on one second.
He's the captain. He has to survive. Otherwise, we're without a leader. And then
No, we have
one of us will have
Fergus.
the captain, and we all know
Fergus
how
is here,
that
right?
works.
No, actually, when you look around the
Gideon,
ship,
how much max HP?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just asking Gideon, how much was his max HP?
My max was only at 18. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I can't remember.
Did you take damage in the last fight?
Yeah, I took
Captain's
9
fine.
damage.
1, 2,
Oh, okay.
3,
And then
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
and then an additional whatever damage it was, so it took me out.
When Cowl gets up, he was not breathing when you picked him up, and for a moment he still wasn't breathing, but then he got up, and then he will also cast Healing Word on Gideon.
I want somebody to choose high or low for me, please.
Hi.
Hi.
Of course, you said hi, you fucking JK.
Okay.
You bitch.
Of the crew, only 3 died. The rest are all unconscious and bleeding out.
That's not bad.
I
pretty
take
good.
that as an absolute win.
What
We
am
could
I putting?
replace those.
The captain is alive and well. He's again on the deck, but he gets up rapidly.
You heal for 8, Gideon.
Grabs the wheel, looking around. What happened? Where are we? He looks back, and you don't even see a sign of the thunderstorm where you are. Where's Fergus? Colm, you're right next to where he was, and you look back and you see that where he was standing, there's just a large burnt hole in that cargo hold decking. There's no sign of Fergus.
I think he burnt up.
Might have sacrificed himself, King, or sorry, Captain, for us.
The creepy man sacrificed himself. The moon would look at this as an admirable endeavor.
He's with the stars now, Captain.
Or with the moon.
We're on the other side of the ship. I'm with the captain.
Or with the moon.
Don't listen to that stars. Fuck.
Damn, I didn't know there was Star Moonlight Gang War.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Oh, God.
The Stars
Yeah.
versus the
By the way,
Moons.
it
That's
sounds like
hilarious.
Pinkie Pie and fucking whatever the other one is, like trying to have a fight or some shit. Pair of stars, pair of the moon. He's definitely went to hell.
Calm. I need you to make me a perception check.
I know you asked for a survival check too. Can I do that?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm pretty close to Comb as well. Can I make
I'm
one
the
as
most
well?
This is
perceptive
something specific to
motherfucker.
Calm.
Where are my glasses, guys?
Okay.
Where are my glasses?
On a 17, Orion, you've got to manage to get a glimpse of the stars again. Kind of reorient yourself. You got a vague idea where you are, but you don't know what the name of that island is. You know you're still in the Savage Sea, but you're much further to the east than where you were, and south.
I will reiterate that to the captain. Based on the stars, we're just a little further up from the Savage Seas.
I think
Okay.
he looks up in the distance. You can see that there's an island in front, and he starts to steer the ship around it, kind of. Here we go. Odds is left, even is right. Doesn't really matter. Okay, left. Okay, he starts to steer the ship around to the left side of the island. You can see there's this black mountain that rises up. It's not super high, but it's high enough. You can still see some. Can't quite tell what it's made of, but you do see beyond the beach. There's a little rows of palm trees and some low scrubby grasses type thing, and then the mountain starts up. It's all black, and there's some smoke coming off of it at various places. But as you come around the edge of the island, you see further out another much bigger island. But you can also see it's kind of like one arm wraps around to the left side of the ship to the port side, and the bigger island definitely has an active or at least a volcanic top because there's definite smoke coming out of it. But it's not like spewing out. It's not spraying magma or anything like that. It's just smoking mountain. Captain looks at it and goes, "Oh, I know where we are. It's a good place to take a break. Then we'll head for the cove, and that'll be a good place for us to recover." Wow. Holy shit, I can't believe we're alive. And
Neela,
huh?
we definitely should have died here.
And eventually, after a couple of more hours of sailing towards nightfall, you come across an area, and I'm going to move the map again because we don't need the battle map anymore. Oops, let me move the tag over. That should have done it.
Oh, no, there it is.
No, it's because it's not updating on my side. That's why. All right, so now you will see he tells you as you're coming in, "Welcome to Cinder Cove, Carnal Islands, finest and only town. Never will you find such an insidious den of thieves, cutthroats, murderers, pirates. In other words, watch your purses, but be ready to have a good time."
What's a purse? As he looks to one of the crew members that's alive. What's a purse?
He means your
I
money
also
pouch.
am confused of this
That's coin purse,
purse.
pal.
Oh, I hold my money here as she just reaches down into her shirt.
Lass, you are gonna give me grief.
All right. He makes the ship's way over to the docks. It's very late at night by the time you get docked up. He'll tell you, if you're looking for a house or a place to stay for the night, there's a number of inns here. I do recommend, he points up towards the beginning, this thing he calls, that's Carnow House. That's also the lighthouse for Cinder Cove, but it's also the best place to have a good time and maybe meet some people that can help you out. Because I don't know about you, but I think after that, I may be retiring. Excuse me.
Fair enough.
I'm going to go find some whores and relax for a while. And he gets off the ship and goes and talks to the dockmaster. Some money changes hands, and he heads off into town, followed by most of the crew. Though some volunteer to stay behind, they're like, you know what? Oh, I'm just gonna lie here and sleep. So the rest of you have entered Cinder Cove.
Cinder Cove.
Is there anything from that hole that Vargas made? And have any magical components or
Make a lore check
any
for
kind
me.
of real? Pretty good. 27.
27. Also, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Not as good. I will have my owl help me with that.
Okay.
Not great.
Okay. You smell something horrid, but 27. You managed to well, you're a bard, so you've probably prepared for a bunch of weird situations. So you have probably like a vial on you somewhere, and you managed to find something that's strange-looking yellow, like embedded in one of the pieces. The only piece you could actually find that's big enough to pull out, because the rest kind of disintegrate as you look at it. And you dump it in your vial and seal up the vial and kind of take a look at it, and it's a yellow, kind of a nasty-looking yellow that just doesn't quite pulsate, but it seems to like you're looking at a heat wave, but it's the stone itself is wavering in your view. Go ahead and make me a lore check, a history check again, or I'm sorry, Arcana check. Yes, Arcana check.
Arcana.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for that.
Okay.
Do you need help, my good sir, with the arcane?
No, I do not.
Hell yeah.
Hey, worth it.
Okay. Oh, on a 28. This shard is probably less than the size of your pinky nail, but it is a shard of pure Ethereum, which is, if you read this, the any of the lore stuff, it is the rawest building block essence of the universe. It can be used to power all kinds of things, but it will probably burn out very quickly. Your best guess is that whatever he did was powered by this Ethereum, but you never saw this yellow coming off of him. So you don't know quite where this came from or what the origin point for it is. But this is not stuff you typically find just out and about by itself in nature. So this is very unusual to find this.
Do I know what the captain was doing? Like what his I guess what his goal was for sailing out? Was it going to a specific spot?
Yeah, he's
and why
going
he was
to a
doing
port
so?
town somewhere far to the west.
Do I know what his cargo was?
Not really. I mean, he didn't really have any reason to tell you since you weren't part of the crew.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
That's fair.
I mean, there's no one to stop you from going to look because most of the crew is left and everyone else, all the remaining crew, some are at guard, but they're like basically sitting down to either side of the game plane, just kind of looking at each other and pulling out
I mean,
vials
this is
or
definitely
pulling out
definitely
blast.
piquing his interest. This is a very extreme thing to have.
Yeah, that whole situation, like no one should be able to transport a whole ship from one point to another because it also occurs to you with the 28. Transportation magics don't work in Arkestone, except if you're using a path stone, which is something you haven't run across just yet. But he should not have been able to do that. At the very least, it would require an enormous amount of power that one being should not have had access to.
Okay. I'll check out the cargo. Maybe the captain's not letting on as much as he says he is.
Okay, go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Okay. 23.
23. The cargo is actually pretty normal. It's a mix of stuff, some arts, like, some like carpets, some paintings that are boxed up, foodstuffs that are like, set in preservative material so they will last for a while. Books, paper, sundry goods, things that would be rare in the town that they are going to or to the next port that he would have unloaded at. Nothing really stands out to you.
And that hole, it didn't. How much did it burn through the ship? It just like burned
just
it
burned
down
through that
through the
one.
cargo.
Just burned through the lid.
Okay. Okay. So it's definitely Vargas. That's the one that's suspicious. And I don't have to worry about like this Ethereum. I don't have to worry about it, like it burning out in the vial as long as it's kept safe in there.
As long as it's kept safe in the vial and unused, it shouldn't cause anyone any harm.
Okay. He's gonna go back up. He's gonna look around. Did anyone see him pick this up?
No. I'm assuming everybody else is off the ship at this point, but no one else saw you.
Okay. Then he will too will get off the ship eventually.
What is everybody else doing? You gather. I'm assuming you're gonna get up off, at least down to the dock. Where are you gonna go from there?
Would Isaac have any idea or any like knowledge of this particular island in his travels over the years?
Go ahead and give me a history check with advantage because you are a sailor. This may have indeed been a place you have been to before in the past, whether you wanted to or not.
15.
You have definitely heard of Cinder Cove. You've not been here before. You don't know a ton about it. You do know it's got a pretty eclectic mix of people. You have also heard of Carnow House as being like one of the founding houses of this area, of this cove. So the advice to go there and get information, or possibly meet people, is probably sound. Beyond that, you don't know much. It sounds like a
All
pretty
right.
typical pirate haven. It's nighttime. There's already, you can hear carousing going on in different parts of the town.
Okay. So Isaac's gonna start making his way towards the Karana house.
Okay. Is
Um,
everybody else going to follow him, or are you going to do your own thing, or?
I'd be doing my
Well,
own
I
thing.
think the question is, are we together as a group?
I
I
only
think
know.
Cal is more likely to stick with people, considering that there is something suspicious going around. I think having a group would be better.
does Cal share that he found the Ethereum?
No, he does not.
And we're not a fucking group then, Luke. We're not fucking friends, bro.
Um, so, oh jeez. um, so yeah, so does anybody follow then? Because we're kind of
I'll follow.
the little guy. Yeah, the little guy helped me. So earlier, I won't mind.
Okay.
I'll follow, but I require my own room.
All right. So you're
That's
all
fine.
pretty much going in the same general direction. You head towards the end of the dock, and as you get there, you realize that the crowd is kind of like has dispersed from the dock. Like the sailors are all going off in different directions from the ship. But you see standing right at the end of the dock, looking at you, one hand holding a spear of some kind, is what looks like a little girl. Like she may be 12 or 13 years old. Small, uh, probably barely over 5 feet tall, wearing what looks like a dress made of fish scales. Her skin is kind of a slight blue, and her eyes are bright blue. And she looks at you as you approach Izaki and goes, "Ah, you're finally here. Welcome to Carnow Island." Wait, you came
Thank
on a
you.
ship. You didn't swim here? Interesting. I'll have to check with the girl
Why?
on that.
Why would we swim?
Well, because your ship was supposed to be destroyed.
How do you know that?
Oh, the Oracle told me.
Can
But
I make an insight check? Is this little
I want
creature
to check that shit too. I'm gonna fucking
go ahead, make an insight check.
That's shit. What the fuck?
not great?
She doesn't seem to be lying to you.
Can I
She
make one?
doesn't. Yeah, go ahead. Anyone who wants to make an insight check who is skilled or unskilled can make it. Just you're
Easy
unskilled, you won't.
boy.
Yes.
Dizzy.
Yes. Yes.
Thank fuck.
On a 20, Dizzy, you do know she is definitely not lying to you. She's being straight up about getting the information from some oracle, but you can't really totally make out her motivations. But she seems to
Okay.
want to help, is the idea.
And so Zach, obviously, because with a 10, I believe her. He's
Yeah,
like,
Orion, you also get the same thing. Like, she wants to help. She doesn't seem to be lying. No, she is there to provide
where,
assistance of some kind.
where is this oracle? You say?
Oh, well, she and her family are at the Carnell house, but they're probably asleep by now, so you have to wait until morning to talk to them. But you should come with me. You should meet people at the Carnell house. I think there's somebody who can help you.
Mm.
Oh, she looks at you for a minute, call him and says, "Have you checked your pockets recently?"
Oh no! I check my pockets instinctually.
Nothing changed. Call him. Beans. Did we lose Beans?
Beans, are you
I hope,
muted?
I hope he lose beans.
Hello?
Ah, there you are.
Damn it.
There you go.
There
Okay,
we
so
go.
she's looking at you, says, "Have you checked your pockets recently?"
I just look up like shit. Check every single one of my pockets.
Your right hand
Look.
pocket, you discover something that wasn't there before. It's a bottle. When you pull it out, it's a sealed, clear wine bottle with a thick stopper on it and a piece of paper curled up inside.
See, it's a bottle. I get excited. I just see there's no drink in it, and I get really sad. It's a message in a bottle. I try to get it out.
Okay, it's a standard cork bottle. It's sealed for water travel, apparently. You pop it open and pull the piece of paper out, and it appears to be a map.
Oh,
A piece of a
guys,
map, anyway. And it
I
shows a
have
curved island with, in the middle inside of the curve, there is an X.
guys. I have an incomplete map of some sort of crescent-shaped island. Does anybody know where this is?
Let me see. Let me look at it.
Yeah, here. No, no.
All right, I'll
You're
take the
holding.
map
No,
and then I walk away with it.
So he's walking away with
I'm
the
just
map.
looking at the. Yeah, I am looking at it, but I'm also walking away from him.
Dude,
I'm
no,
gonna
you're
keep
holding
following
it.
close
everybody
No,
else.
behind Cowl.
that's not even the side the fucking map is on, dude. It's a blank piece of paper you're reading. Come on, please.
Can I read? Can I like kind of direct where it's going and everything?
What do you mean? You want to take a look and see?
Like I'm just trying to figure out like where it's leading, where the X
Go
is
ahead and
telling
make
us to
a
go.
survival check.
Alright, not my best, but
Only,
Is it even the same island?
I think
I didn't
it
say it
could
was
be.
this island.
Yeah.
That's why I was
can
wondering.
I actually use history to try identify the island?
No, not in this case. There's a reason for it. But
What if I casted
right.
identify?
I'm pretty good.
21. You look at the map and you kind of look at the environment, and you turn and you look across Cinder Cove, way out to the opposite side where you saw that much bigger smoking mountain. You look at your map, you look at the smoking mountain, you look at your map again and go, "Oh, it's over there."
Oh,
Meantime, the young lady is continuing to lead you through the streets around the curve of Cinder's Cove. And eventually, after about 30 minutes of walking, you approach the front door of Carnow House, and you can definitely hear the sounds of carousing going on inside. When you step inside, there's a wall of noise comes at you, and you see people everywhere drinking, talking. There's a bard in the corner. There's a group in the corner, actually, of bards playing pretty well. Towards the back, there's a higher table where you can see a big, well-dressed man sitting there talking to several other people around him. And the young girl, walks straight through the crowd, right up to the big table, jumps up on top of the raised area and pulls out a chair and sits down and says, "Hello, Commodore. How are you doing this evening?" He stops and looks at her and goes, "You again. What trouble have you brought me this time?" "Me?
friend of
Trouble?
yours?
I never bring trouble. I brought some new friends. They just recently arrived by boat. One that should have sank." And she looks around and says, "Oh, that's right. They're sleeping. I guess I'll have to talk to her in the morning. They're probably going to need rooms. They've just been through a thing." Right. Somebody pass me a drink and get me some food. Get them some food and drink too. Come on in. Sit down.
I need a rest. I'm hurt. We're all hurt, to be honest.
Right. Commodore? He nods and pulls out picks up a bell, like a small bell that's sitting on the side with a handle, and he rings it. And after a minute, you hear a clump, 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 clump. And the thing that you see comes out of the back room looks like a centaur if it was made of machines.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
all mechanical. It has a conical hat across its head. You can see the sheaths, two long-handled sword sheaths across its back. And it approaches and looks at the Commodore quizzically, and the Commodore says, "These individuals apparently need room. See that they're taken care of." It nods and beckons you all to follow it and turns around and heads further back into the house. You'll be given
Zach
rooms
follows.
as whatever you want to. I mean, you're gonna have to pay for them. We'll come up with the price later on. Um, and the young girl continues to sit there and talking to the Commodore and whoever else is there, and they all seem to know her and have no problems with her drinking there, despite her age or despite her apparent age. Are you anyone going to do anything before they go to bed?
I want to ask the wee girl, so, who is this Oracle?
Oh, well, she and her family are asleep. They had a pretty long journey to get here. I didn't have much of a chance to talk to her, but she did mention that your group would be coming in today, though, or to the next couple of days. Apparently, something happened that interfered with that, I guess. I'll have to talk to her tomorrow. She'll have more information. I will warn you, she is a bit prickly, but you'll
Right.
understand when you meet her.
Okay.
What is your
That's
connection with this Oracle?
Me?
Yes.
Well, I helped her family get into here to get to safety, so I feel a bit of an obligation to make sure they stay safe, but the Commodore's taking care of them, so.
what's
He
your
wouldn't want to
motive?
upset me, now would he? She smiles and bats her eyes at the Commodore. The Commodore just rolls his eyes. Of course not, dear Ruyan. I
And she
wouldn't.
just told you a vision.
Yes. She sometimes does that. Not always. She doesn't like to use her gifts too often. They're, it's not my place to talk about why. You can ask her about it when you get a chance to meet her. But as she is a bit prickly, her family is, I believe the term we would use is broken to a degree. I will
Oh,
tell you this:
Aye.
they are all from Chandar, if that helps understand them any.
Oh,
Ah,
Zach would
how's
understand.
Oh yeah,
aye.
yeah, yeah. They are probably fucked up in some way, shape, or form. But uh, anybody else doing anything before you go to bed for the night?
Sir Gideon will actually take that food and drink
Okay.
before going to bed.
Alrighty. You will get a chance to meet some of the other individuals there. Since you're staying up, and we can go over these all later on. The Commodore is Commodore Dmitry Arsleni Konstantinovich. He is pretty much the local mayor slash. He is definitely the proprietor and owner of Carnow House, responsible for the lighthouse and a lot of other things. With him are 6 other individuals. Well, you've already met the girl. She introduces herself as Ruyan Vey, also known as the Tide Caller. Isaac, you'll catch this just before you leave. Go ahead and make me a history check.
Yes. I'm rolling great.
Not a clue. Not a clue.
Can I use the bardic inspiration for that?
Sure.
it
Is it
has
at
been way
least?
past a minute.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
minute.
Sorry to
That's
tell you,
already way
buddy.
past. Sorry. If you had other
Never
inspiration,
mind.
you could roll that too. But it's like you're just too tired to think about it right now. You catch the words, but they don't make any sense to you. Um, Next to her is another woman. You can't tell her age because she is wearing uh, black hooded, deeply hooded robes. So all you can really see are her eyes. She's got a scarf across her face. All you can see, her eyes are very, very piercing. I believe they're blue. I don't have her stats up just yet. She is introduced as Morgan the Sycorax. Unfortunately, The only person who might know that name is also already out of view. And you are introduced to Kanani Kalua Keahi Kekapania, a orc warrior. She says, "Oh, please, just
Sorry,
call me
can you say
KK."
that name one more time?
I'll just put it in the chat like I've been putting everything else.
Fair.
Please call me Queen KK. She is a tall, broad-shouldered, well-breasted orc warrior. S. She seems to be out for a good time, and she is very friendly. After that, you meet Athmos Aben Azrael, who looks to be human, but he is probably one of the most beautiful humans you have ever met. Like, his skin is flawless, perfect facial symmetry, perfect golden triangle shape to his face, flowing golden hair, fairly nice clothing, but he's covered over with a overall, like a bib overall type thing, like a doctor's outfit that is coated in splatters of blood and other stuff. And he's got like one of those doctor's headbands with the big circular piece on it that's also got a little bit of remains of dried blood on it. And he seems to be having a good time drinking and flirting with Keke. Uh, you meet Kwas Zoltek, who is a reptane, one of the lizard people. He is studying a book, a very large tome that you think might be a grimoire of some kind. He doesn't talk to anybody. He just kind of looks up and grunts and goes back to his reading. And the last person you meet is another human by the name of Jack Trades. He seems to be a egregious, gregarious, and outgoing individual with a pretty deep knowledge of lots of things, but he hasn't really gone into too much. He's really here more for a good time. And that's pretty much the important people you meet that night. How late are you going to stay up, Gideon?
Maybe about an hour.
Okay. Well, nothing really happens. They'll question you about what happened. Will you tell the story about how you came to be there?
Mm,
Because you do
that
not
is a
feel that
good
you have to.
question.
At least not tonight. We
What?
would like to know it tomorrow.
Not tonight. I think like for right now, Gideon is just like exhausted. You know, he almost died, and he just wants to sit and drink alcohol
Okay.
and relax, and then go to bed.
I will say that Cowell would not buy a room. He would just sit at the bar. I guess he'll spend most of his money to, I guess, get a drink. It's not going to do anything for him, but he will kind of like find a place to sit, just open his book, and without even blinking, just start writing. And that's where you'll find him in the morning.
Okay. All right. When the centaur thing comes back, the Commodore will introduce him as Kenchika Go. He is the Commodore's right-hand person. He is awake 24/7. He is always typically around. If not him, you could find one of his minions. He points up into the rafters. You can see, like, in various places throughout the rafters, there's these small clockwork devices kind of moving around and kind of like, engaging with each other. And sometimes they'll swoop down and grab something off a table like a chip or something, and then fly back up to the rafters. They don't do anything with the chip. They just seem to have a need to steal something. If you ever need us, if you see any of these in town, just wave at them and say you need help, and we'll see about getting somebody out to you. Meantime, Kenchika will take you up to your room, and we are going to call it a wrap there for the night. Good start, I think. I hope everybody had a good time.
Oh, great start.
Great stuff.
Twists, turns, cliffhangers. I love it.
Thank you.